We're not live yet, by the way.
That's rough.
Oh, my tired brain has just realized this is not the Harvest start screen. It's too late. It's a filler episode anyway because Polaris is dead. It is what it is. Sorry, I'm trying to set up some things in the background. Give me a second here. All right, we are live.
Just came back. So
we are
yeah.
live.
So basically, I was streaming, and then there were like people in front of my door. It was so awkward. It was so fucking awkward.
What do you mean there
Happened to
were
me as well.
people in front of your door? What's going on over here?
The men in
It
the
was
trench
the
coats and
fucking
uniforms.
In the corridor.
Stream
in the
elements,
corridor. There
welcome
you
to
go.
stream.
In the corridor. In the corridor.
Bro, I still don't know where the fuck Stream Elements comes from. I'm not going to lie. I genuinely actually
Stream
have no idea where it's coming from or how it got here.
Gulag, thank you for the membership. It's
No,
not from
what the
me.
fuck is Stream Element.
What is Stream
Yitrog,
Element?
thank you.
Yeah, what
Gulag
the
and
fuck is Stream
Yitrog, thank
Element?
you so much.
Is it like that one OBS for like streaming?
Well, then Yitrog as well, bro. Thank you both so much.
Yes, so similar to last, so Polarisu was taking a vacation, as it were. He's had major construction on his house that he's had to been working on. They're like remodeling his house, and so he will be gone for hopefully he'll be back next week. He said that he was almost done, but for this week and last week we will be doing a experimental podcast stream, as it were. Very experimental. We've never done this before, we promise. Last time was Valorant, for your visual aid, as I was, whatchamacallit, as we were all just talking about random stuff that was crossing our mind. This week,
Subway Surfer.
Subway Surfer? Holy shit, that's the meta, right?
Pull it out.
Pull it
It's
out, pull it
time.
out, pull it out. Hold on, give me a second,
Yeah,
actually. Give me a second, give me a
Just pull out a
second.
gameplay. Just pull out like
Hold on, yeah, give me
Subway
1
Surfer
second.
gameplay.
Subway Surfer game.
You can find it on
What?
LD player probably.
I'm not actually opening up the fucking LD player.
We're not actually gonna play the game. We're just gonna have like visual aid.
Yeah. I just want a visual.
I mean,
know?
it'll definitely give you aids. But anyway,
How did this game become a fucking massive meme?
YouTube Shorts.
Yeah, and TikToks.
We don't talk about TikTok. TikTok doesn't exist.
So Subway Surfers in the corner, I think, was an unironically used tool for audience retention before it became a meme. That's like...
Are
Yeah,
you
it was
kidding me? That
Yeah.
I mean, it works, I guess. Oh
I mean, it's
man.
an insult.
The whole
It's an
point
insult.
is that like the entire generation's fucking attention span is being obliterated. So,
I
you
do
know,
not like it, Sam. I do not like green eggs and ham. Here you go. So this is going to be the stream. Here's your Subway Surfer in the corner. I'll put it up there. Okay, so there you go, guys. You can have your Subway Surfer in the corner. I'm making a commander deck, and you can't stop me. Okay.
I don't know if you've already like told me if you like how's it called video essays or not, right?
Yeah.
But you do strike me as someone that would like video essays, right?
Me? Yes, I. Well, but it's not like I quote unquote like video essays, but like I have watched quite a few of them. So like I mean like
I also
I do
enjoy
find
video
yeah.
essays. I've been thinking of making one.
For
but-
me, they are just straight up my favorite type of content. So
Like,
you know the whole like retention obliterating like fucking culture of like TikTok and shit. I just can't stand it. Like I feel like that most of the like you know actually how should I phrase this?
Oh, there you go. I remember now.
The more interesting stuff take a bit to be told. You know, you can't just, you know, you can't say something meaningful like real fucking quick. You know, you have to
God. Hold
dedicate
on,
some
just a
time to
second.
it.
I mean, but here's the problem. We now have a generation that grows up with TikTok and YouTube Shorts. So what do you expect? Like their
Yeah,
their
that's why I
attention
said I
span is
like
like
it.
only 1 minute.
Oh god, give me 1 second. I'm going to be doing. Here we go.
It's probably even lower than 1 minute.
I've seen
Wait.
better Subway Surfers gameplay. Now we're rating
Oh, wait,
it.
Is my mic good? Wait, let me hear it from the stream.
Yeah, your mic is good.
In Discord, it's on.
No, here's a funny thing. I'm using my headset differently right now.
It doesn't sound
Oh,
that
there you
different.
go,
It sounds like a
yeah.
little bit different.
Yeah, it sounds a bit farther, right?
Yeah.
Because the mic is like below my chin.
Got the crimson chin.
No, it's not that. Basically, you know the headband in like the headset, like the headband part.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay,
at the
it took
top?
me a second because I'm tired.
I put it
Don't
on
talk about it.
I put it on my forehead, so basically my hair couldn't get like
Bro,
messed
yeah.
up. Basically,
I
Yeah,
always
I
do that as
can't-
well.
yeah. So it's basically
can't
just
wait
like
until-
so that my hair is not messed up.
Interesting.
Also, my
I'll
head
wait for my
hurts
glasses and
if
I'll be
I use
forced
it
to
long
have-
enough. I don't know why.
Anyway, I think that one thing that you were asking me earlier, Para, on
Yeah.
not Para, Skorak was asking me because Para challenged me to a Pokemon Showdown. And you were asking me what it was. So the competitive Pokemon is actually has been in a weird spot for a while, Skorak. So there are two major formats. The actual format for like actual tournaments is called VGC. And what VGC is that it's double battles. Because for whatever reason Pokemon has decided that double battles are the way in which are the best way that it should be played. However, that's a little weird because if you've seen, double battles are not like a major thing inside of the actual game, right? Like you spend most of your game playing single battles, and like double battles are like a thing that happens sometimes. Even while we've been playing Black and White, you can tell like most battles
yeah.
are one Pokemon at a time. So a lot of people that play Pokemon don't actually like the fact that it's whatchamacallit, that VGC is double battles. So there is a fan-made but very popular format called Smogon, which is a competitive single player, which has its own rule set. So most people either play, when they tell you they play competitive Pokemon, you kind of have to ask them, do they play Smogon or do they play VGC? Because they're very different
It
formats.
does seem like a very big oversight if the like big official, you know, thing is only doubles.
It's weird. I personally don't understand it either. I won't lie.
I mean, look, the fact that it's Nintendo makes it a little more understandable because you expect them to do like
Weird shit.
stuff that
yeah.
doesn't make any sense. Yep.
But yeah, it's been weird. It is what it is. Yo, D&D hype.
Exactly.
D&D hype. Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello, Lupo Glizzy Gobbler. I don't think I've recognized that name.
No, really?
Welcome to the
And the
stream.
fucking profile picture is a Little Witch Academia with, I think, please be patient. I have autism.
If this is your first stream, apologies. We're on an off week from D&D. We're in between arcs, and also one of our members is remodeling his house. So this is more of like a podcast episode. Welcome. We can talk about some D&D stuff while we're here, but this will not be a lot of D&D, unfortunately.
No. House remodeling, I call it house arc develop. Character development.
character. He's going on a character development journey.
Yup.
No. His house is going on a character.
So the dragons on those damn dungeons, am I right?
I don't know. There's not much news about D&D itself, right? We're still waiting on the full release for whatchamacallit? I can't think of the name right now. Yeah, D&D 1. Yeah. God, that's why I couldn't think of the name, because it's not 6th edition. It's fucking D&D 1. I hate that name so much.
Yeah.
Why do they do that? But yeah, for those that don't know, 5th edition is getting a sequel called D&D 1, because they're cringe and I hate them. But
I mean, hardly the worst.
legal
thing
reasons, that
Wizards
was a
have
joke.
done lately.
but it's not out yet. Do we have any idea about when it's supposed to be out?
No, I'm not sure. Although I'll be honest, I don't think I will engage much with it even when it is out.
I mean, I'm willing to give
You
any
know,
system a try. Don't say that word,
5e
it
kinda
triggers me.
does-
No, that's exactly why I said it.
Fuck you.
Wait, what word?
Engage.
I've been watching a lot of Fire Emblem
Oh.
video essays this past week while sick in bed. Bro, I did not realize just how bad this game was.
Engage was? Yeah,
Yes.
it's abysmal.
Yeah.
It's fucking abysmal.
Bro, it's actually crazy. Holy fuck.
Wait, really?
So I've
Is it
always
most
said
It
it's
shouldn't
yeah.
be that bad, right?
So,
The
you want me to
thing
give you
is
the
that, like,
rant?
until
You're a pair of glasses now,
I mean, it's
Scar.
content.
Or so.
I mean, it's content, Dios,
Oh.
sure. Go ahead.
You're a pair of sunglasses now.
Oh, nice.
Reality can be
So,
whatever
like,
I want.
until a week ago, when I talked to you about Engage, you were more. I struggle to say neutral, right? But you didn't exhibit this kind of hatred. You were like, the story is absolute dog shit, but the gameplay is good.
I still
right?
think
And now
that.
you
No,
seem
I'm
to just-
100. No. I'm still 100%. That is my opinion. The problem is that the story is so dog shit, right? Like the story is just so
You
bad.
are the Fire Emblem.
Oh, it's just so.
It's a genuine
bad.
line found in the game, by the way.
No, wait, no, you're fucking making that up.
No.
It is.
You know the writing like fire meme. Like the guy
Yes, that
writing,
the guy
like, everything's
writing
on
and everything is
fire.
on fire. Yes, yeah.
Yeah, it's basically that.
It's really bad.
You're damn.
Huh.
So, like, when do you think Engage 2 is happening?
Probably never. I mean, do you want to talk about Engage? Like, I could actually talk about Engage. I don't know if I've ever done that before
Sure,
on stream or anything
I mean,
like
it's
that.
content. Why not?
Let's do it.
It's content.
So Fire Emblem Engage.
No, yesterday I even did a dorm flipping stream. Basically, I
Nice.
just edit dorm in Arknight.
Based.
I mean, if you just talk a lot, if you just talk enough, I mean, it's gonna be interesting. So why not?
So Fire Emblem
Yeah.
Engage has some core issues, and I don't know. Okay, I have to back up. Because in order to talk about Fire Emblem Engage correctly, you have to understand the situation that Fire Emblem has been in for a long time now, okay? So, Fire Emblem very clearly has two teams, similar to like the Monster Hunter franchise, where the Monster Hunter has mainline team and portable team. It's pseudo-unconfirmed, but it's just the way that they release game is basically and Fire Emblem has two different teams. They have the team that worked on Three Houses and Awakening, and then they have the team that worked on Fire Emblem Fates, especially in modern days. And you can tell that because of all of the different things, all of the like small coincidences that are the same. Fire Emblem Fates and Engage are the only two games of the franchise that have shuriken as weapons. They also are the only two games that have the Forge. They also are the only two games that got rid of weapon durability in favor for having every single type of weapon just do different things instead of having weapon durability. These games are very clearly share a lot of design decisions, and also Fire Emblem Fates and Fire Emblem Engage share a fucking story writer. For example, in Fire Emblem Fates,
Oh no.
Fire Emblem Fates
Oh, no.
comes off of Awakening success. And so off of Awakening success, Fire Emblem really wanted to keep using children, right? Because in Fire Emblem Awakening, the main gimmick was that your party fails. Yeah, your party fails, and then your kids from that first party come from the future and save the world, right? Like that's the main story of Fire Emblem Awakening. That's why you have children that can be made and then they come back. In Fire Emblem Fates, they put the child mechanic in there, and they didn't explain it. Do you want me to? I don't know if any of you have played this game, so I don't know how weird I'm going to sound right now. But when you have your first child in Fire Emblem Engage, there is a pop-up out of nowhere that comes onto your screen and says, "Oh no, you have had a child. Well, it's dangerous right now. So we're sending him to the baby dimension that always existed and that we never told you about." There's a pocket dimension that we have. It's the baby dimension, and time moves differently. Dude, you go on one mission.
We'll get sent to Brazil.
You go on one mission, and then they say, "Oh wow, because time moves differently in the baby dimension, they are now a teenager. We should recruit them for war." And then you go in, you do a mission, and then you recruit your child for war. What? What? And listen, I need you to understand. Okay, this is coming from a person. I defend Fire Emblem Fates so much because I think Fire Emblem Fates has really good gameplay. A lot of people hate Fire Emblem Fates because of the story, and I don't blame them for that. But I think that Fire Emblem Fates is like somewhat salvaged by the fact that the gameplay is really, really, really good. Some of the best in the franchise.
I mostly hate Fire Emblem Fates because of the wasted designs. Like it looks like a game I really want to play, but from what you've told me, I really don't want to play.
You don't want the baby? Do you don't like the baby dimension?
I think Fates has some of the worst designs out of all Fire Emblems, of like the new generation of Fire Emblem. I don't like them at all.
Wait,
it can't be worse than Engage, but
like
that's besides the point.
Okay, but we don't talk. No, come on. That was out of question. Like, for example, I thought about it recently, right? Like,
Yeah.
I thought about it recently, specifically. Dio, what's your take on this? I think that Fire Emblem Echoes actually has a lot of character designs that I think Skorek would like. Because like the majority of the people there look like soldiers straight up and stuff like that.
Yes,
like
that's because Fire Emblem Echoes is based on Fire Emblem 2. It's a remake of Fire Emblem 2. So you have, this is the main character, Alm, and you can see Alm is just like a guy, right? He's like has like a little bit of a anime haircut going on. And Celica is the main heroine. Celica, that's not how you spell that.
He's just a regular village boy. There's nothing special about him.
Yeah, nothing at all. And here's Celica, who is also not that sexualized or anything like that. Like they're just like people. I think like Skorek probably would like that. Yeah. Yes, they're a lot more grounded. Yeah.
I don't.
But that's besides the point.
Right.
So
yeah, they're cool. I like them.
Yeah.
So I know where to put my sibling next time.
Wait, so if someone who isn't a baby, what if someone who isn't a baby enters the baby dimension? They never explain that, Don Laffy. They never explain it. They just don't explain it. Why don't they use this? Why was this not a thing beforehand? Where did this come from? How did we get this power? Why do we not use this power at war? This is never explained. We never explain this. It just doesn't happen. It just exists, and then we use it for babies, and then it never we. But so.
And then we make free editions of the game.
I just want to put that as a background, okay? Because then we go over to Fire Emblem Engage. Here, let's play some Fire Emblem Engage background music.
Bro, the Switch hair though.
I just need like what's some beautiful background music for Fire Emblem Engage. I just want some. No, I just need like calm music, dog. You can't even fucking you can't even give me calm fucking music. I'll play the good fucking music then. Fine, fuck you. Anyway, so Fire Emblem Engage. And I wanted you to see that because main character, I forget his fucking name. It's a Lear, I think. Yeah. Okay.
No, it's a Fire Emblem.
First of all, may I just say, what the fuck?
Oh boy.
What the fuck?
Oh boy.
Just before we start, what the fuck? Why?
VTuber,
yes. So it is pseudo confirmed. Yeah, it is pseudo confirmed. These were characters that were designed. These were characters that were designed for the new era of Fire Emblem fans. Supposedly, these were designed to be like VTubers. Thanks. I hate it. I hate it.
Bro thinks it's Pepsi.
Yeah. Thanks. I hate it. I hate it a lot.
Is it like actually confirmed that the hair was supposed to be a node to the Switch? Like, what the fuck
vaguely
is with the hair?
Vaguely.
Yeah.
It apparently has like lore reasons, like good and evil dynamics.
So,
like that.
well, I didn't want to. I hate it.
Like,
I hate it so much that you mentioned that, Kaiser, because now I have to explain it. So the lore reason why the hair is like that is because, so in Fire Emblem Engage, you are the divine dragon. Okay, you are.
Straight up?
Yes, you are the divine dragon. And that's why you're the hero that's saving everyone. And so the divine dragon, just like your mother in the game, has blue hair. But actually, you've been tainted by the evil dragon, who's red. And so your hair is red and blue.
So gingers are evil.
It's evil and good, Skorak. Do you see it? Yin and yang.
Oh my fucking god, that's what it's meant to represent. Really.
Oh god,
Yeah, it makes
all
sense.
this time, Ginger.
It's amazing character design.
Because
the
they're
VTuber
morally gray.
Of course.
Sounds like an OC.
funny.
I don't.
So,
like an OC you get from like DeviantArt.
yeah, so
The worst part, by the way, about the character
I'm
design
gonna
in the
move
game,
this.
real quick, I want to get that out of the way before you move on, is every single character in the game looks like a main character. Bro.
Yes,
they
they're
all look
all
like they literally
way
are
over-designed.
incoming VTubers.
they're
like-
all way over designed.
In every other game, you could kind of distinct the main heroes from all of the other characters, and like all of the other characters still had enough personality to be distinct and shit. But in this game, all of them look like idols and stuff,
Yes.
or like Genshin characters.
Yes, they do. It does feel like a lot of the characters feel like Genshin characters. Like a lot of the characters are very, very over designed, or just have like things about them where it's just like, why are they like that? Why are they the way that they are? Like,
okay, like
a lot of these character
you can say
designs
whatever you
are.
want.
Why does she have stars all over her hair? This is never. I don't understand why this is happening. This is a bit much in general. I don't know what
She's
about the
supposed to be an
zombie
assassin, by the
child.
way, the redhead
Yes,
star
she
woman.
is. I'm aware.
To be a what?
He makes sense to be flamboyant and like this, but like, what is going on? Why did we do this?
Sorry, what's the red-haired woman supposed to be?
An
An
assassin.
assassin's correct. It makes
An
sense.
assassin.
Yeah.
Where's she at? Yunaka, I think her name
Which one?
was. Fuck, where is she at?
Bro,
No.
That's Anna.
do you understand
can-
why it's unplayable?
I lost her already.
Tell me when you show it.
On the
Because
right, I think.
yeah.
There she is, Yunaka.
I don't know which one you're talking about.
Yunaka, she's an assassin.
Exactly.
Huh.
It's correct. Look, this is peak assassin design.
Kind of looks like an
yes.
idol.
Of course. This absolutely terrifying.
But yeah, so in general, the character designs of this game I think are dog shit. But you know, that's subjective. It is what it is. Oh god,
No,
this
it's
fucking
not.
fail.
Well,
Anyway,
you are
why did they do
you are-
this? Anyway,
right. You are right about 99% of the designs. One of them has abs though. So
What
you
the
know
fuck is that
one's
design?
different.
Wait,
yeah,
the white and black hair, like,
he's your
and has like the shampoo towel, like
he's your
the towel-
sister,
the towel
kind
you
of.
can
I
have.
won't explain. So, okay, moving on. Character designs bad. It is what it is. That's fine. The story is also bad. I don't want to delve into it. I don't want to delve into like the 6-minute long cutscene of your mother dying 10 minutes after you meet her, and you who has amnesia crying over your dead mother who you just met. I'm just not gonna talk about it. It's bad. The story is bad. Just take my fucking word for it, okay? Here, no, don't take my fucking word for it. Here, the odd one Twitter Fire Emblem Engage. So I don't know if you've ever heard of the Odd One. He used to play on TSM. There was the League of Legends team, and Brian Wiley. Oh fuck no! Where's the tweet? Give me the fucking tweet. You fucking loser. I can't find the tweet anymore.
Rolling through Twitter.
No. That's so unlucky. I can't find the tweet anymore. Oh, it's in my Discord. Give me 1 second. I will find it. So the Odd One made a tweet about it. Odd One also, by the way, yeah, I don't know if you have ever watched the Odd One or if any of you have ever heard of him, but the Odd One also streams a lot of Fire Emblem. Streams ever since he quit TSM, he's streamed a lot of Fire Emblem on like the hardest difficulties and stuff. It's just something, like, he's just a fan of the series. Man, I'm glad I didn't scroll through my memes on the meme channel on my Discord live, you fucking degenerates.
Gotta check out what that is about.
Anyway,
let me check it out right now.
Let me conduct some external research real quick.
We need further evidence.
Besides the point, I can't find it. The Odd One's, no, not the Odd One's Out. The Odd One's Out is the animator. It's just called The Odd One. He was on TSM for League of Legends. He was a League of Legends player, a jungler, I think. Yeah, I'm not crazy. I think he was a jungler. I can't find it anymore. And I don't know why it's not popping up. It used to pop up when I clicked on it. Oh yes, it's right here. I just had to scroll down right here. I'm a dumbass. That's why. So, the Odd One has played every single Fire Emblem, updated Fire Emblem story tier list, and you have a decent tier list. I think Echo should be a little bit higher. Stories so bad they'd make my bottom 5 video game stories ever. Engage new. Okay, listen. Engage's story, it's fucking bad. It's abysmal. It's dog shit. It's no good. Do not. I could go into it. I don't want to go into it. But what I do want to go into is one aspect which ruins all of the game. So briefly, let's talk about the good. The gameplay is really good. I like that there's no weapon durability. I think weapon durability is a shit mechanic in every game. It's why I don't like Breath of the Wild. Fight me. I like the weapon forge system. I think the map designs in both Fates and Engage are the best in the series. I think that the gameplay team for Team 2 that made Engage and Fates is probably the best gameplay team that Fire Emblem has. I think they're better than Three Houses gameplay team. But man, so the central mechanic of Fire Emblem Engage, the Engage mechanic. I don't know if any of you even know. I'm going to sound like an insane person. So I just need you to understand. I need you to visualize the fact that I'm not an insane person. So, Fire Emblem Engage trailer.
It's time to engage.
Thank you for starting out with that. That's all I wanted. So, the central mechanic of Fire Emblem Engage is that, for whatever reason, the ghosts of the past are held inside of rings. And the main character and the people of the world can summon heroes of the past into their world through rings, and then you engage with the characters of the past. So you see Marth right here, right? So Marth is like Fire Emblem, the guy Fire Emblem, right? He is the very first lord. Yeah, he's the very first main character of Fire Emblem, okay? There are many other
Fire Emblem.
There are many other I was on the other page, so Fire Engage characters.
Isn't like Chrom the big popular guy now?
So well, they're all here. So you can see there's Ike, there's Celica and Alm. Alm is here. Roy. They're all here. All of the lords of the there's Chrom, by the way. There's Robin. You can summon all of these as emblems. Okay, they're called emblems. And
wait, Lucina got in the main game, but Chrom didn't. Damn.
Yeah. Anyway, so these are emblems, okay? And these emblems are heroes of the past that have their souls in rings, and you can draw upon their power by engaging with the emblem.
All right.
These rings are super important to the main story. These rings are the main central thing that everyone in the game is fighting over. Each of these rings is held by countries as mythical sacred objects, and the main bad guy is trying to collect all of the rings.
Yeah, I would imagine if there was a fucking way to just summon, let's say Julius Caesar, right?
Yeah,
into
basically,
the world,
yeah, exactly.
And have him yeah, it's that would kind be pretty important.
So, but okay, fatal flaw. Okay. What are they? Where did they come from? Are these canon? None of this is ever explained. Case in point, are these actually Lucina and Marth that are being summoned from other worlds, right? Is it like a multi-dimensional thing? No, not really, because because they showed up in the past, right? Like it's very canon that Alir, because so Alir, the main character, has amnesia. She does not remember anything. And she's trying to remember her memories throughout the whole entire game. But as you get bits and pieces of her memory, you realize that she fought with the emblems in a war in the past. So they've been here for a very long time. But does that mean that Marth and Lucina are like from the ancient past of this world? Not really, because they mention things that don't make any sense, and they're specifically called Emblem Marth and Emblem Lucina. They're not Lucina and Marth because they IS are cowards, and they don't want to make it the actual canon characters. So what are they?
Now,
where do they come from? Where do they? What happens if a ring breaks?
That's why I have to play the gacha
game. They are simulacrums, right? Because like, you know, the actual characters would probably remember it in their games if they just at some point got transported to a different world and like, came back.
Hold on. I have wonderful news. That's what I was thinking as well. So, at multiple points in the story, whenever you reach a certain bond level with an emblem, there's a little thing that happens that says that you need to deepen your bond with your emblem in order to gain some of their more powerful abilities, okay? And this is done by going to a side mission and doing a side mission with the emblem. That sounds cool, right? All of these side missions break my fucking brain. For example, there is a mission where you want to go with Lynn, okay? Lynn, very popular character.
Oh my god, yeah.
Yes, Lynn, very popular character. There she is. And Lynn, she says, hey, wow, there's a village over there. There's a village over there where I grew up, and it's being attacked by bandits.
What?
I was attacked by bandits when I was there as well. We should go help them. Wow, that was awesome. Another example. Lucina, you know Lucina. Many of you who have played Fire Emblem have probably seen Lucina. Many of you who haven't played Fire Emblem have probably seen Lucina on an hentai. Anyway, to deepen her bond, she goes to an arena, a random arena in the world, and she goes, man, this is kind of like the Arena Ferox. Wow, we should do the Arena Ferox quest again. Thank you for deepening your bond with me, Alir. Remember the Arena Ferox and Fire Emblem Awakening? The actual good mission? Yeah, we're just going to do that mission again. Awesome. Is this the actual Arena Ferox? I don't know. Who knows? Am I the actual Lucina? I don't know. Who knows? Was I actually here? I don't know. Who knows? Am I actually from the other world? I don't know. Who knows? Where did the rings come from? I don't understand. Where did these rings come from? Who can become the ring? Can you put your soul inside of the ring? No, there's only 12 rings? That doesn't make any sense. Where did the DLC rings come from? Nothing.
Yeah, but like I would imagine, right? Like
ever explained.
DLC rings.
At the end of the day, you know, like especially for like a Fire Emblem fan like you, right? Seeing all of these characters like interact with each other will probably make up for a lot of this.
You dumb bitch.
No, but they don't.
You dumb bitch.
They don't exist. They are just there.
Yes.
Bro,
problem number 2.
Man.
None of these characters have story. So here is my problem. The emblem. Yes, the emblems outside of Marth and Lucina don't ever fucking talk to you. They have like 3 lines for you, and that's pretty much it. The problem is, so okay, you know what? So this game, why it's doing this, by the way, is because it was supposed to be the 30th anniversary of Fire Emblem or something like that. I don't remember what number it is, but it was supposed to be the anniversary, right? So it's supposed to be Fire Emblem anniversary. So they're supposed to be like, oh, we're celebrating all of the characters of the past. You know what's not celebrating all of the characters in the past? Are you pussyfooting around and never making it certain whether or not these are canon representations of characters, and then also not having any interaction between any of these characters. For example, and this is like a really big one, okay? Marth, right here, like main Fire Emblem guy, canonically in Fire Emblem Awakening is canonically in that same world. Fire Emblem 1 and Fire Emblem Awakening are in the same exact continent. And Marth is like a
specifically
and Lucina, who you've all probably seen. Hold on, Lucina Marth. I just want to see if I could find the mask version. You loser. Lucina
Mask?
Thank you, very cool.
It's there on screen. It was there on screen, by the way. Like earlier.
Here, this is the one that I wanted. So, in Awakening, she shows up like this with short hair because she's imitating Marth. And so, I think it would be very interesting or pertinent if you're going to try to celebrate all these characters. Hey, maybe we mention that it's like, hey, Lucina is like, mention the fact that she dressed up like Marth and idolized Marth for a long part of her life. They don't talk to each other. None of the emblems talk to each other.
Oh no.
And I mean, how could you? You don't have time when you're also trying to tell the worst story ever made about Aaliyah the Divine Dragon regaining all of her memories.
That's the thing. Like, unironically, the gacha game Fire Emblem Heroes has done a better job
at
like,
actually, yes,
more screen time
giving us screen time between all of the characters. Yeah.
Yep.
Like,
well, like, then again, gacha games can, like, you know, dump entire novels worth of fucking, like, text on you, like, on the regular.
That is true. Like, there are so many characters that have, like, interesting connections. Like, fucking Alm and Celica never talk, even though the shit that happens in Echoes is wild. So, like, is this, like, Alm and Celica before? Like, is this, like, them during the, like, things just don't make sense. There's Roy and his father in the game. That doesn't make sense. They never talk. Edelgard is a fascist terrorist that betrays the other two. Spoilers for 3 houses, but Edelgard betrays the other 2 houses and goes full, I'm going to kill everyone. That's never talked about because these 3 never talk. Robin is Grima. That's never talked about. Spoilers for Awakening. That's never talked about.
Robin is the other dragon. Like, that would have probably been
Robin never mentions that at all. That's never talked about because these aren't characters. These are shallow attempts to make you get nostalgia. Yeah, these are nostalgia bait. These are not characters. Like, these are all nostalgia bait.
Honestly, Lisa, like, hearing that is absolutely fucking insane. Because, like, the first thing that came to my mind is like, well, okay, fair enough, the game was kind of shit, but they were banking on the fan service of having all of these characters fucking interact with each other, right? Like, that's like the obvious thing to do to, like, you know, just get away with a mediocre game.
Yeah, that would have been redeeming. That would have been redeeming almost.
What do you need to do to be able to have a ring made out of you? A ring. What's stopping someone from putting Joe Schmo from the pub inside of one of these rings? We don't know where the rings come from. They've never explained. There are just 12 of them, and they're really important. And this continent's been fighting over them. Where do these people come from? Where do the rings come from? I don't fucking know. Who knows? Oh, lol. Where did the DLC? Where did the DLC run from? Yeah, and then there's more of them in the DLC that no one knew about apparently.
And God said there shall be a new DLC. I'm gonna create a new ring.
Oh, 13. Sorry, I miscounted. But yeah, there's like these 13 rings are like very sacred relics that countries fight over that were very important. Where do these characters come from? Where do the rings come from? How do they work? I don't know. Well,
not gonna lie. You know, female, like, you know, how's it called, Fire Emblem Fates protagonist, I would say probably a bit less important than Chrome. You know, what is the measure of importance here?
Yeah, it's really bad. It's really bad. It's really bad. I just realized Alm didn't even get inside the game at all. Get fucked, Alm. Anyway.
Wait, really?
Celica did, but Alm did not at all. Get fucked, Alm. But yeah, so
man had a continent named after himself, but he didn't get to engage SMH.
And like the how bad it is, like, drips into like everything. So when you're doing the main quest, sure, that's fine, but then like constantly having to do these side quests that just piss me off. It's so angry. So okay, backing up for a bit, okay? The Arena Ferox, for example, why it pisses me off. In Fire Emblem Awakening, let's play some good music from Fire Emblem Awakening. Id Purpose.
Oh yes, best soundtrack. I love it.
Yes, Fire Emblem Awakening has a really good soundtrack. So Fire Emblem Awakening, good game, actually legitimately good game. Okay, Lucina, as I mentioned, comes back from the future because her father and everyone here, like your main characters, fuck up, and destroy the world. So she comes back to try to stop that from happening. Cool ass premise, cool ass character. There's a reason why everyone likes Lucina so much. She, as I mentioned, with this mask, is dressed up like Marth because she doesn't want her father to know that she is whatchamacallit, that she has come back from the future, because she doesn't know why exactly things went bad. So it's possible that her father is the reason that the future gets fucked, okay? So she's trying to be secretive about it. There is a mission called Arena Ferox that most people who have played the game will remember because it's a very cool mission. In this mission, the Arena Ferox is like a massive important thing inside of that world because there are two nations there's one nation that we're trying to make, we as the main characters are trying to get on our side, and that nation is having an election. And because they're a very warlike nation, the way that they have elections is fighting about it, and whoever wins the tournament arc pretty much will become the leader. We are trying to back the con that is helping us. We're trying to back the leader that will help us, and so we need to join the Arena Ferox, win the tournament, so that whole entire nation will be on our side. Very important, right? And so you go inside the arena to fight for your country, and Lucina is on the opposite end. Lucina is fighting you because she doesn't know why her father or the shepherds have caused the downfall, because secretly it's Robin, but that's besides the point. She just knows that her father needs to be stopped. So she is there fighting against us. And it's this very like tense thing where like you're trying to like figure out who this character is, why she's here, and then when you realize it's Lucinda, you're like, oh, Cromwell's killed his daughter. There's a cool cutscene for it. Hold on.
Oh, the mask shattering thing.
Yes, the mask shattering, yeah.
Yeah, man. I fucking love this game so much.
Two falchions. Oh wow, this quality is really bad for this cutscene. Bro, can I just get the oh god, this is much higher quality, but I'd have to find it. Why are you like this? Give me 1 second. It's near the first half of the game. There we go. Two falchions. So we have a father and his daughter fighting each other, and they both have the same falchion because we learned that Crom died in the future, and the falchion is like a legendary sword that only one of is supposed to have. And you're like, wait, that doesn't make any sense. How are there two falchions? It's really cool. It's a cool ass fight. It's a cool ass whatchamacallit, a cool ass mission, and a cool ass game.
Fair enough. Yeah. It is an interesting narrative moment, you know?
So, then we get to Fire Emblem Engage, okay? Fire Emblem Engage, as I'd mentioned, it goes, hey, we need to deepen our bond, Alir. Oh wow, there's a random stadium that looks exactly like the Arena Ferox for no explanation. Am I canon, so do I know about the Arena Ferox, or am I some sort of like weird sim? I don't know. Who knows? Anyway, we should reenact the Arena Ferox mission from Fire Emblem Awakening, because that was a good game and a good mission. We should do that now. You have defeated me. Thank you. Our bond is deepened. I hate this game. I hate this game. I hate this game so much. It is a bad game. It's a bad game. It's a bad fucking game. Do not play Fire Emblem.
It's one of those cases where it's like, it's not a kind of bad game that you can laugh at and cringe at and be like, oh, another Bethesda moment or something like that. But like, it's just straight up, you are not happy while playing that. Not even, you cannot even enjoy that like ironically.
Fucking Lynn goes, oh wow, there's a village under attack by bandits that looks that's an exact replica of the village that I had when I was attacked by bandits as a kid. I'm going to go join the bandits now, and you will fight me and my ghost bandits because we are reenacting the mission from where I got attacked by bandits. Our bond is deepened now. You can learn Astra. I hate you. I hate you so much. I hate everything about you. You suck. You suck so bad. I could go on, but like the emblems, just like they drain all of my fun from the game because of how important they are, right? They are the central main gimmick of the game. Like for example, the gameplay gimmick, and I love them gameplay wise, right? Because the gameplay gimmick is basically that you can go Super Saiyan for X amount of turns in game, right? So like you equip a ring to one of your characters in a mission, and then they go Super Saiyan because they gain the powers of whichever emblem that they're calling. So like, for example, with Lyn, you could use Astra, which fires out a rain of arrows, because she's an archer, and most that's weird. I thought she was an archer. Anyway, doesn't matter. She's swordsman and archer, but but it's like temporary power, so you have to use it correctly and time it well. Gameplay wise, very cool, but just like the fact that I'm reminded of the emblems constantly, all of the time, whenever I have to press the engage button, the fact that they are the central thing that everyone is fighting over in the world, and that no one knows what they are or why they're here. You can't escape them. Like the fact that like, oh my god, okay, so I do have to talk about the story a little bit. So again, Alir has no memories. The main character has no memories, but also meets her mother within 2 minutes of the main story happening, and then her mother dies 4 minutes later, and then they spend 6 minutes crying over the mother that they never met and never knew. It's very cringe. But also later on, like the emblems get stolen from you. And I think that that'd be like kind of cool, but like I just don't care. Please take them. I'd rather you take all the emblems and I'll just fight you like a normal Fire Emblem game, because I don't want them in my fucking life anymore. Just delete them. I think that
I want this to be a normal Fire Emblem game now.
Yeah. Because and I do think that like because so much bullshit is wasted on the emblems, any cool concepts that are even a little bit cool in the actual main story get absorbed into the emblem problem, right? It's like there's like 2 nations. I remember there are 2 nations that are very interesting. So there's like the evil nation, right, from where the evil guy comes from, and we find out that the good guy nation, or one of the good guy nations, the bad guy nation did some really fucked up shit a long time ago, okay? And one of the good guy nations has been beating the shit out of them ever since because they did that. But now the bad guy nation, or at least one of the characters from the bad guy nation, has some like justification, right? It's like that happened 100 years ago and you're still beating the shit out of me, right? Our nation needs time to heal and survive, and you've been beating the shit out of me for the last 100 years. Can we please stop? It's like, okay, that's a little interesting. Okay, guy, you have my attention. What do you want? I want all the emblems. I hate you. I hate you. I'm gonna kill myself. I hate you. I hate it. I hate it here. I hate it here. I hate it here so much. Give me all of the emblems. I need all of the emblems so that I can fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. I just want out. I think that what they should have done, there are 2 things that they could have done, right? They could have either removed all of the emblems and made a normal Fire Emblem game, but that wouldn't have worked because they wanted to do Fire Emblem Anniversary, okay? Number 2, if you want to do Fire Emblem Anniversary, then pay respect to these characters. Don't go, wow, there's an arena that looks exactly like Arena Ferox. Let's reenact the Arena Ferox. Don't fucking do that. If you want to actually respect the characters and give the fans what they want, have the actual versions of the characters be summoned in, just like Fire Emblem Heroes does. For those of you that don't know, in Fire Emblem Heroes, the Traveler, the main character, has a gun that can shoot portals to other worlds, and the actual characters come in from other worlds. That's why when Kaiser unironically said that Fire Emblem Heroes, the gacha game, pays better respect to these characters, he's not fucking wrong sometimes. I don't know about the bunny girl suits, but you know, it is what it is. At least the normal versions of the characters talking to each other is actually a little interesting.
Honestly, having the fell dragon Grima in a fucking cat girl suit is a little bit,
But besides the fact that but they never talk to each other. They don't have any interactions. It's so dog shit. They don't pay respect to these characters at all. It's because they're trying to also tell a normal Fire Emblem story, and they're failing at it. And so they don't have enough time to actually give these characters room to talk and breathe like they would normal characters. If you're gonna have Fire Emblem Anniversary, don't introduce 20 new characters. Give me 20 old characters, have them actually interact with each other in interesting ways, and tell a story about that. Tell a story about a guy that can open portals to other worlds. You're that guy, and then you open portals to other worlds to have people help you. Maybe like the good guy is, oh, here, I just made this shit up, okay? maybe you're in a nation where there was supposed to be a hero, but then the heroes lost and they failed, and now the bad guys control all of the nation. But you have an ancient relic somehow that can open portals to other worlds that you stole from maybe you defect from the bad guys, right? Maybe you were a bad guy. Fuck, that'd be so cool. Maybe you're fucking Pokemon Coliseum. You were a bad guy, and once you win, you're like, man, this guy's actually really fucked up and a tyrant. So you steal the relic that can open portals to other worlds, run away, and then start opening shit and summoning heroes from other worlds because your hero failed. There you go. Boom. Ship it. Make the fucking do it. Just do that.
Careful, Dio. This sounds dangerously close to fan content, and you know how Nintendo feels about fan content.
Fan content?
Fan content.
The jail.
I'm gonna make a prediction, bro. There's never gonna be another Fire Emblem game. That was supposed to be the last one. The gacha game is gonna stay there, and they're gonna release an MMO live service game within the next 2 years or something.
Shut up.
We're talking about
I would prefer that over them releasing shitty games.
No.
Hey, quick. By the way, Rohan. Yes, as I'd said, I do think that the gameplay of Fire Emblem Engage is unfortunately very good. But quick question: what is your favorite character from Engage? My favorite with Jade. My favorite character from Engage. Man, you're digging a deep hole here. Let me go look. Oh man.
I'm gonna look at them as well. I hardly know anything about them, if I'm being honest.
For me, it's the Ab Princess. I think it's, for me, it's a pretty easy choice.
I don't even know which game you're talking about.
Engage, the new one.
What? No, like what? I don't know Fire Emblem.
Oh, fair enough.
This one was
okay.
No. It's alright.
It's pretty cool as well. She's just a fucking knight.
I'm gonna open the wiki. Wait. Engage,
look
right?
At Jade, the character.
So
Rohan said,
from a
Jade looks pretty cool actually. I agree with that. I just found her.
Yeah, from a Jade is okay. From a personality perspective, I think that Ivy is interesting. I think that Ivy being from the Bad Nation is nice. I hate her design in a lot of ways, but I do think that Ivy being from the Bad Nation is interesting. Where like she's like, oh, are we the baddies? Yeah, we've kind of been doing some fucked up shit, and my father betrayed me, so I'm going to join you now to fight my father. That's kind of cool. She was the only one who was in heavy armor and also an introvert. Yeah. Jade was cute. Bro. I liked Jade.
Character. Okay, here we go. Character.
All of these characters look so unnecessary.
Shit, I pressed the wrong skill. Wait, hold up.
Press the wrong skill? What do you mean?
The wrong skill?
Warframe right now. Wait
a goddamn minute. The character from the Evil Nation you said you like. Why do her shoes have spikes?
Her hands also have spikes. I never said I liked her character design. I said I liked her character.
Okay. Since I don't know the character, I'm just gonna look at the design.
Definitely Hortensia. Hortensia is the best one.
You can never speak to me again.
Anna?
Fucking Hortensia, dude.
Bro, what did they do to Anna, by the way? Like,
honestly,
was there a reason
Anna looks fine.
Was there a reason to make Anna a lolly? No, okay. You dumb bitch. No, there's no reason. They just turned Anna into a lolly. Deal with it.
What the fuck? She's a lolly?
Yes, she's a lolly and Engage. And, yes.
Okay, let me change my opinion then.
And literally every other game, Anna is an adult, and it's mentioned that she's an adult, but for in Engage, she's a child because... That's the end of that sentence, just because.
Eddie, that's the one with the abs.
Okay, let me see. Which character?
Yeah, Etty is Etty is the one with the abs. She's the whatchamacallit, workout nut.
Oh, it's over. Wait.
And I must admit, okay, I must admit, okay, I do kind of really like Lewis. I won't lie. The fact that he is unapologetically a fucking weirdo, that's kind of cool, I guess. By the way, so Lewis is a voyeur, and what I mean, like, he just like stands silently and watches he stands silently and watches other people have conversations. And it's mentioned to be really
like
creepy. Yeah, it's mentioned to be really creepy by multiple people, and Lewis just goes, "Yeah, I know." yeah, I'm weird. I'm gonna keep doing it though.
Oh fuck, you do it again.
He's not harming it. He's just like, just imagine this face just in the background watching you. That's just... What's going on here, Faust? Polarisu is on vacation, as it were, so we're just doing a podcast stream where we're talking about Fire Emblem. He sounds funny. He is quite funny. He has a lot of funny interactions with a lot of the other characters.
I like his armor.
Where like so for example, I don't like Yunaka that much, but Yunaka does have a very funny interaction with Lewis. So she's supposed to be the assassin, right? Her gimmick, by the way, Skorak, is that she acts all cutesy and stuff, but she's supposed to be deceiving you. That's why she has like the stars, I guess. I don't fucking know. But she's supposed to be acting all cutesy and walks right up to you and then stabs you in the back, right? But so she's just walking around and Lewis is watching her and she starts freaking out. She goes, "Stop. What are you? Hey, stop." Because she's like hiding over her personality and stuff like that. She's like, "Hey, chill. Stop. What are you doing, Lewis?" And Lewis is just smiling with this exact same expression. Lewis is just like, "Hi. What are you doing?" "I'm watching you." It's just fucking weird, dude. He's just a fucking weirdo, dude.
Who did you say was your favorite one, Kaiser?
Hortensia. Hortensia.
Bro, I said it as a joke.
Hortensia. It's confirmed.
Because she is like a perfect example. Hold up,
Remember,
because I want to give some lore to that statement, bro. Like, she is a perfect example for what I said when I meant when I said that all of the characters look like VTubers, like main characters, over-designed.
this does
Like,
look like
she's supposed to be like a
if,
princess or something?
yes, if Iron Mouse came out with a fucking model that looked exactly like this, I would not be surprised.
Real talk. Real talk.
Okay, so I found the character I kind of liked.
Okay.
From like design wise, because I don't know which, like what character. Nell.
Nell?
Yeah.
I don't even fucking remember that character. Give me a second.
Yeah. I'm looking at the wiki. It's Fel Xenolog?
Oh, from Xenolog.
Xenolog.
Oh no, Fauner.
That's why.
Really?
Nell's alright, yeah. I like her character design. She's not as over designed as some of the other ones. This is like okay. I was like pretty whatever.
If I
seems over designed to me, but hey.
If I unironically had to choose like a most favorite character, I would have to scroll to the section where the character artworks from other games are being portrayed.
Correct.
Yeah.
Can you please just look at the stream? What the fuck is happening?
What the?
Like, who did this?
What is this person supposed to be?
Who allowed them to do this?
She has armor, Skorak. Can't you see the chest plate, bro? It's like sturdy armor. She's probably a soldier that comes from a long bloodline of warriors or something. It makes sense.
What the
It
fuck?
all makes
First of all, Dio, is this a girl?
Yes. There is only one. There is only one that will fool you in this game.
Okay, cool. What the fuck is up with her? Like, I can't even like the closest I can think of is like combat maid, perhaps. Right, because of the frills.
Yeah, because of the frills. But I don't think she's supposed to be a maid.
What is she supposed to be?
A soldier, of course.
Yeah, she's a soldier. She's working. She's for the bad guys, by the way.
Oh, just for the bad guys. This is a soldier of the evil empire.
Yes.
He has the strongest soldier using a maid outfit.
I feel the menace. I am positively terrified.
Compelling villains.
Wow. That's
even even in the later parts of the game where like you beat Gregory, kind of a cool character, one of the only characters in the entire story that does something even remotely smart. And then they ruin it by you fight him, you kill him, and then he goes, I'm retreating. And then you fight him in the next mission and then kill him again and goes, I'm retreating. And then you fight him again. And it's like, what the fuck do you mean, dude?
Bro, where does he pull all these fucking troops from?
From the bad guys. This, by the way, is the only one that will deceive you.
Oh. Yeah, this one was made with a purpose in mind.
Wait, what? Which one?
Rosato. Rosato is
Oh, good. I'm not. So Bright, I don't think at any time that you came you would be late today. It's
Oh yeah. We apologize for that.
Do we have the filler arc in the title?
Not yet. I can do it real quick.
Do we have an actual episode? Are people coming here expecting a good episode? Don't do that. Only villains do that.
Probably, yeah.
Now
Nobody's
I know.
coming to
Actually,
this
funny.
Now I know
I
why
feel
you're.
bad. We also have a pretty high viewership. So I feel pretty bad. There's a lot of new people just popping up today.
Yeah, this is not episode 7.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I also had a lot of viewers, new viewers popping up yesterday.
Is he called
no,
Pink? I don't think he's
yesterday.
called
2 days
Pink, is
ago.
he? Okay, yeah. So I was afraid for a second because I didn't remember what Rosato aside does, but yeah, Rosato is he, and I think it just wants to be cute, so it's the Astolfo thing.
Yeah, well, there are certain designs that when you see them, it's like the designers had a very specific thing in mind. They were trying to recreate a very specific set of circumstances called Astolfo.
Show him Lapis. I've shown there is Lapis.
I also want to check who is Lapis.
I mean,
what about her?
Let me look it up.
Yeah.
I don't remember Lapis.
By the way, this. Speaking of which, like, I don't know how old this character is supposed to be, but Engage seems to have a way higher percentage of young characters and shit.
Yes, they do.
Like way higher than.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
Awakening specifically, there's like exactly one young character, right? Just a little wizard boy.
Yeah, and to be fair,
no, there's also the fucking dragon.
Yeah, but she's unironically like, I don't want to say as a meme, but she's like actually supposed to be like an ancient being, right?
She is 10,000 years old. Yep.
Noe, by the way. The only real child is
okay, second generation, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, and I was going to say, I think that I know exactly who you're talking about.
Rickon, by the way.
Rickon, yeah.
Rickon.
They mentioned multiple times that Rickon is not supposed to be here, but Rickon is just like he's a child genius, right? He learned magic from a very young age, and so he is taking part of the war front because he feels very strongly to protect his people. But yes, Rickon is young.
Wait, Donald's an adult?
Yeah, Donald's kind of. He's a farm boy, yeah, but I think that they mentioned that he's like, if not like 18, then very close to it.
They don't have calendars in the countryside. It's okay.
True. You have things like Rickon and Donald, and I think that like way more than other Fire Emblem games, especially because they're not weird about it. I think that actually including Rickon and Donald was actually quite interesting in Awakening because, especially with Donald, it shows that like the shepherds are not like a formal army, right? They're just going around collecting anyone that will help because that's how desperate it is, right? Like the situation is really fucked. So like they go to Donald's farm and they're just like, bro, if you can help, sure, dog. We are desperate and we need all the army that we could get. And Donald's like, okay, me and my mom, I got my 10 ahead. Let's go. Yeah, exactly.
Speaking of Donald, is it true that you can actually make him pretty busted late game?
Yeah, bro.
Yes,
he becomes a fucking beast.
It's because Donald has the personal skill amplitude, or I forget what it's called. But
what the hell?
Oh, sorry. Carry on. I was checking.
Aptitude.
So here's the thing. I just got a blueprint, and I was checking the price, and the price was like 200 plat.
Nice.
Clap.
Yeah, every time you say it.
What the fuck?
But yeah, and so Donald starts off lower level than the party and also weaker than the party, but because he has aptitude, and what aptitude does is that whenever he levels up, he has an extra chance to gain more stats. So yes, you can by the end game just make Donald a walking stat ball that kills everything. You have to work to get there because he's just a farm boy.
And then you ship him with the princess.
I mean, it'll be funny. It'll be funny though.
You shipped him with a princess? I shipped the can dude with a princess. The fucking guy that you get after Arena Farox. Where the fuck is he?
Oh, okay. No, I actually take that Donnie as well. Lonsu or Lonku. Yeah.
Lonku.
Yeah. I shipped him with a princess.
It has to be there. And the bodyguard dynamic is fucking awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember all of my ships, man.
I think I do actually.
So he's a min-maxer, yeah. Well, with Donald, it really is like you kind of have to go all in or not, because Donald like you can fuck your game over by going too much into Donald and having him die if you're playing on classic, but he can't. If he can survive until the late game, Donald becomes really fucking nuts. I don't remember a lot of my ships either. Oh god.
I remember the main ones. I remember like Chrome and Olivia, but that literally only happened because I hadn't done like anyone with Chrome.
Defaults,
and
yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, default. Yeah.
It will default to Olivia if you don't have Chrome pair up with anyone, yeah.
Which is weird because wasn't the game like pushing him to like with
Sumia or no
Sumia?
Yeah, Sumia. Everyone thought that was weird as well. Yeah.
Sumia has to be canon. Everything else is.
I like, by the way, just like fuck, it just makes sense, dude. It just makes more sense than it does in Vote Fates. But like the Cynthia, so Sumia being like super cautious and shy, but then later in the future she becomes confident, and then because of that confidence, rubs off on her daughter. And now her daughter's super confident because she looks up to her mom, who became a really good Pegasus Knight. And then her coming back to see her shy mom, really cool. I really like this in her. Right? These two are really nice, and it's really cute because she goes back in time before her mom was confident. She goes, "Hey mom, you're so awesome and cool and the best." And then Sylvia goes, "What?"
Oh, that is nice.
I was not those things. I am not those things.
Honestly, it was like a Giga Brain and very original move to be like, "Hey, we have these like war heroes, right? How about the like children that also become war heroes? Just come back and now can like interact with them. Like that's that's cool.
When you center the whole entire story around it, it makes sense. Bates.
Yeah, that's
MC and Cordelia.
So shite, bro.
Cordelia is
MC and Cordelia.
Cordelia is a pretty good choice.
MC and Cordelia are like amongst the by far best conversations as well. Not just because the ship is awesome, but like
guys are let's do the handshake from like fucking Predator, like the fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger one. Yep,
Cordelia. Yeah. Amen.
Oh, Rowan, which characters from Three Houses do you like? I actually like Three Houses quite a bit. I think that Three Houses gameplay suffers a little bit. I don't like the what do they call it? The war mechanic, the army mechanic. I don't like the army mechanic, and I think that some of the other mechanics in the game are weird. But I think that Three Houses gameplay, while it suffers a little bit compared to Engage, its story is so much more competent. The only bad part about Fire Emblem Engage's story is that they were pussies, and Edelgard's route is split between two, and so her route is kind of ruined. But like I like Edelgard.
Do you want to be evil?
Yeah.
Do you really want to be evil?
Yeah, exactly. For example, I like Edelgard. I like Edelgard quite a bit. I like her design. I like her character. I wish that they didn't ruin her route. Like Edelgard's real nice. But back it was either Edelgard or Dorothea. Look at that. Yeah, exactly. Yep. And I think also Dorothea is also very funny. Dorothea's nice.
Most of the designs in that game are kind of mid, so I can't lie. I don't know whether it's because all of them wear like the uniform.
Because they all wear the
right?
uniform. Yeah, exactly. Yep. Yeah.
But it's also the rest. Like they express themselves over face and hair, and that's like I don't know whether they did that good of a job. I don't know. Like none of them are ugly, but like it's just kind of
so. I think that a lot of them are, as you would say, like quote unquote mid. Like a lot of them aren't standoutish. But like, I will take this over. I think it's fine. Like
okay.
I think it makes sense.
Bro,
I think that them having like a military uniform makes sense. Like it's not bad. And also I will take this over fucking Engage.
Bro.
Any day of the
Fam,
week.
but we cannot have engage as like the new baseline for what's acceptable or not, man. Like, come on now.
The only thing I think that is keeping me back from liking Three Houses designs is that most of these characters are like nobles, and I feel like that kind of like bleeds over to a lot of their designs, and I don't like that. I don't know why. I just don't like that vibe.
I don't like that they're all like very noble or noble family, but they are. That is like one of the part of a lot of it is like
families, and I don't like the way that it reflects on their designs. Like, for example, one of my favorite designs was Bernadetta, because she doesn't have any of that, just completely fucking disheveled. But then after the time skip, she also becomes like that. So it's like, okay, well.
And to be fair, it's tied into like the main story, because the power for in this world that everyone is fighting over are magical crests. I think that they're called crests. I think though. And the problem with magical crests is that they work off of fate rules, actually, which I thought was very funny. Where in a mage's family or in one of these noble families, your family crest is inherited genetically. And the problem is that so the problem with the power structures that were set up inside of Three Houses were that the noble families were just ruling forever. And Edelgard thought that was actually wrong. And so what Edelgard is doing is that she's starting a war because she wants to, and so here's where Edelgard goes off the rocker a little bit. She thinks that the only way that people can find peace and that people can be equal, because she wants a society like today in our modern society where there's no ruling class. But that's impossible because the noble family, she has to kill every single person with a crest. Like that's the only possible explanation, right? So she just so she's starting a war, and she wants to kill every single one of the nobles, because if magic crests don't exist anymore, then all humans can be equal. Which I mean, like,
guys,
kind of
guys,
based.
if we kill all of the rulers, then nobody
that's
will
a
rule us
little
anymore.
based, yeah.
It's a little based, but also a little extreme. But
So what makes her the villain essentially is that we know and we like the crest people.
Well, yeah, exactly. Is that the fucking so for example, Claude thinks that there are ways around it. Claude is like the strategic guy, and even though he doesn't like the crest either, he thinks that he can come up with a solution to the problem other than just killing every noble. And Dimitri is very noble, right? Dimitri is like the noble out of all three of them. So Dimitri is fighting kind of for the status quo because he thinks that it's vaguely okay. And also Edelgard fucks Dimitri's family, and Dimitri is really mad at Edelgard.
Wait. Is that who he's like talking to in the fucking
yes in the meme? Yeah, I mean, spoilers for Three Houses, but we've been talking about spoilers for all of these. But like the in that scene, the Fire Emblem Reggie meme. Whoops.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
By the way, why you?
That's great.
Why am I what?
No, while you look for that, in the game, right? Because I've never played Three Houses. If you choose the Edelgard route, oh my fucking god.
Yeah. Anyway, continue.
If you choose the Edelgard route, do you have to fight like the other two factions that you could have chosen?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually quite interesting, I think.
Yes, it's cool. So the unfortunate part about it is that when they were making the Edelgard route, which they were making last, and this is confirmed because the developers have talked about it, they said that they felt afraid that people would not want to join the mass murderer, right? They were like, right. And so people that liked Edelgard, they were afraid that like, oh man, did we make them join that? That's kind of, I don't know about that one. So what they do is that when you join the Edelgard route, you actually have another choice on whether to join betray Edelgard when she reveals her plan to you, and join the Holy Church and fight Edelgard, or to join Edelgard. And you only get this option in the Edelgard route. But what that means is that Edelgard's route is half as long as any of the other routes, which is really unfortunate. Like you just don't have like a lot of maps, you don't have like a lot of and there's not a lot of character development that gets to go on. She just kind of like goes on. I think that honestly, Edelgard gets better character development in Dimitri and Claude's route than she does in her own route, because her own route is so short. Because they're fucking cowards. But yeah, in
the other two, she's just the villain.
That's in this route. You can see older because this is after time skip. This is Dimitri. It's because Dimitri. Everything other than Reggie Rock is the actual yes. Yeah, because Edelgard
and Fire Emblem.
Edelgard fucks Dimitri up. This is vague. By the way, I love that because this is vaguely the mood of what happens during that scene as well, by the way, because Dimitri's like, you will know my pain, and Edelgard goes, die, dumbass. Fuck you, perish. But yeah, Edelgard is like real savage, especially if you go down her route, because she's just like, the only way that people can ever be free is if these crests are gone. I will kill every one of them. It's badass. Yeah, Three Houses is, I think, probably one of holistically the best Fire Emblem games, just because the characters are good, the story is good, the gameplay is good. There's no one area of Three Houses that is just like completely dog shit, right? Like everything's just kind of like at a baseline, at least acceptable. Yeah.
They don't have Lucina.
I remember that. True. I remember that thingy with the list that you showed with the old one,
yeah.
And Three Houses was actually pretty fucking high there.
Yeah, Three Houses is just like pretty good. It's just a pretty good game overall. Like, I don't have any real major criticisms of Three Houses. I have like minor nitpicks. Like, it's a little weird that you can romance one of the characters when you're their teacher. It's a little weird. It's a little weird.
That's a little red flaggy, you know?
It's not a high school, it's a college.
You are correct. It's just a little weird. It's just a little weird. I also don't like I think that Byleth is kind of weak, but yeah. Well, so I think that so I actually grew more negative on Byleth as time went on, because in Fire Emblem Warriors, which is a alternate reality like Dynasty Warrior version of Fire Emblem Heroes, not Fire Emblem Three Houses, Byleth is actually an enemy, and so in canon, what Byleth is that she's a mercenary, who gets hired to teach at the military academy because she's a really good mercenary. But she's supposed to be in Warriors. She's like very blunt. She's very like abrasive because she's a fucking mercenary, right? She lives her life by going places and killing people. But in the game, because she just doesn't have a personality. Where she's kind of supposed to have a personality. Where in Warriors, she actually does have a personality, and now I feel worse about Byleth in that regard, where I'm like, man, that could have been even cooler, right? If like I kind of wanted to see Byleth with an actual personality, instead of being
it starts out as like really not fit to be a teacher, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, really good mercenary, really bad teacher.
No, exactly. That would have been really interesting to me. Like if like she had warmed up. Yeah, true, but. If she had like warmed up to the students over time, and like at the start she had just been like very brain dead abrasive, I will teach you how to kill people today, right? Like that would have been interesting. But like Byleth's like okay, she's like fine, I guess she's just an insert character.
How's it called? By the way, what is like a Fire Emblem Path of Radiance? Because I saw like the first one in the story list was Fire Emblem 4, which I understand the concept of numbers. It's the fourth one. What's a Path of Radiance? That was the second one.
Isn't that the Berserk one? Right?
It's the Ike one, yeah. The Berserk one.
Yeah, can you play as Guts?
So the Path of Radiant and Radiant Dawn are two games that are actually sequel. One is a sequel to another. So hold on, let me Ike Fire Emblem. I wonder if I could just Google that and it will show me the two versions of Ike. So in Path of Radiance, which is the first game, Ike looks like this. This is young Ike, right? And then in Radiant Dawn, he looks like this because he's grown older. And so Path of Radiant, I think the best Fire Emblem games are probably Awakening's pretty good, but its ending is really bad. So like Awakening almost makes it. The Radiant games are really good, and Three Houses are really good. Everything else has some pretty and Echoes is pretty good. Echoes is really good too.
I love Echoes. Echoes is like a soft spot for me.
I think that those games are all good games, and the rest of them have major issues. Edelgard Route doesn't even have an intro cutscene. You're correct.
I really want to play some of the old games as well, just because of their names. Like one of them is fucking called Genealogy of the Holy War or something like that. Like that name is so cool. I want to one day play it just for that, man.
Yeah.
Although it's supposed to be like hyper difficult.
Yeah, Genealogy. I haven't played Genealogy or Thracia, so don't ask me about those. I have not played either of them, but many people say that those games are very good. But I have not played them yet. I started in Awakening. Well, no, technically I started in Shadow Dragon, but I don't talk about that fucking game. I will never forgive the map. I will never forgive the map with the fucking bridge and the ballistas. Yeah. So I haven't played any of the games that were. Well, I went back and played the Path of Radiance games, but outside of those, I haven't played any of the older games. I played the Ike games because we like Ike. We like Ike. I fight for my friends.
And in Awakening, you can get the DLC character that is like his great grandson or something like that. Like a member of his lineage or something like that.
Since we're
Primus or Primo?
Yeah. Since we're talking about Fire Emblem games, support story Xander is much better than main story Xander. Yeah, so, okay. One of the problems with Fire Emblem, and this is like a core problem with Fire Emblem, that Fire Emblem has been trying to deal with for a while, okay, is that a lot of the characters' stories for Fire Emblem are told through supports. And the problem is that you never know what supports are actually going to be good and which ones are absolute dog shit. Core example, Fire Emblem Fates. We go back to Fire Emblem Fates. I don't actually think, and this might be the scolding hot take, I don't actually think that a lot of the characters in Fire Emblem Fates are bad characters. I think the problem is that you have to find the right supports, which is just hard sometimes. Like sometimes Xander is not going to stand next to the character that makes him seem like a more interesting character. And so he's never going to rank up with supports of that character, and you're never going to get the support dialogue that makes their character fleshed out. I think I talked to you about it before, but like the what's the one chick? Fucking Nyx. I hate her character design. I'm not even gonna click on that. But Nyx comes up and she's like a very annoying character, etc., etc. But you find out that like at least like personality wise, she's kind of interesting because she is an immortal. And she doesn't want to get close to anyone. The reason she's being so standoffish and a bitch is because she doesn't want to get close to anyone because she's watched too many people in her life die. And it's like, oh, okay. But you only learn that if you make her a support with certain people. And it's like, bro.
And other than that, she's just like Walmart Farger.
Yeah, exactly. Yes. And the and
you get. Sorry. How did Awakening? How do you think Awakening pulled that off? Right?
One, they have less characters. They have less characters. They have less characters, and not only do they have a lot less characters, but the problem with Fates is that the main gimmick of Fates is that you choose between one of the nations, right? You choose between Hoshido and Nor. And spoilers, there is a third route that allows you to pair up characters from both of the nations and fight against the true bad guy, which is the evil dragon god.
Of course he is.
Yeah, of course. Of course it is. But because of that problem, there are some characters, and I mean this unironically, there are some characters who I feel only make total sense when you pair them up with characters from the other fucking nation. Because you can have supports between characters that are supposed to be from other games in Revelations. So it's supposed to reveal that it's so bad. Like I don't think the characters are bad. I think the gameplay systems are bad. Let's fucking send them to the baby dimension. Send them to the fucking baby dimension. From the outside perspective, Fire Emblem sounds like something with really good games and the worst games ever. I mean, I don't think Engage and whatchamacallit, Fates are the worst games ever. I bitch about it because the stories are so terrible. But the in terms of like games, they're pretty good still. If anyone wanted to pick up Engage because like they really liked the combat of Fire Emblem, welcome back. Thank you OBS for disconnecting and reconnecting. Anyway, I don't like Fire Emblem Engage very much as a Fire Emblem fan. Is it better than Diablo 4 and Overwatch 2? Yeah, it is. Right? Is it better than like Redfall? Yeah. Is it better than like a lot of the AAA games that are being released today? Yeah, it is. So like I don't know, it is what it is.
And from time to time it has good games, and let's be honest, there are not many games that do what Fire Emblem does out there.
That's true.
Genealogy of the Holy War. I think that's the one with Leaf.
There we go.
Which is so by the way,
Yeah, no, Ephraim? Is it with the one with Ephraim, not Leaf? Is this Ephraim? I think this is Ephraim.
I would imagine there would
fucking
be
remember.
like way
by
more...
the way,
Hmm.
oh, I'm sorry, but I think Genealogy is the first game that had like the second generation stuff with like
Yes.
Kids of Heroes and stuff.
Well, it's because
Really? It was an Awakening?
Well, so I don't know if that's true or not. Is Genealogy, is that true? Fuck, I don't know. I haven't played Genealogy.
In the first timeline, or like in the pre-time skip era, you would fail at the game.
Oh, that is
maybe not that one, but
so I think that no, I think you're right. And I think it's because you play as the first generation, they fail, and then their kids take up the mantle and actually succeed. I think that it's Sigurd. Sigurd is the one that fails, and then his son Seliph is the one that takes over. Not Ephraim. Fuck me. There's too many fucking
blue-haired hero wankers.
No, we're just talking about Fire Emblem in general. There are too many blue-haired wankers. You are correct.
Lords.
Way too many. Yeah. So look. So here are all the characters. Right. Here's all the characters in Fire Emblem Awakening. Right. There's all of them.
Yeah, that's a sizable stack.
You know nothing. What the fuck? Oh, hey, let's not.
And you found the character ages. Oh no! Huh? Oh my god! What?
Hey.
Have you seen what you just googled?
Yes, I did. Here's all the characters in Fire Emblem Fates.
Oh. So.
All right.
There's a little bit
there's
more.
There's a difference of like at least 10 characters.
Yeah,
like
there's a little
That's
bit
like
more.
More than double.
There's a little bit more.
Ooh. Yikes.
Oh yeah, that's the second generation on top. Yeah.
This is the second generation down here. Yeah, it's a little rough.
Yeah, but it has Soleil though, so like, it can't be that bad of a game.
You're so right. Soleil is so fucking good. Best girl.
Who was that again? Right.
The girl that hardcore crushes on other girls. I love her so much. But that's besides the point.
It also had Cordelia too.
You are correct. It had the characters from here they were like Severa, Indigo, and Owain.
But it had like the character that was just like a Keldori, and she was like Cordelia, but not Cordelia. And at some point, I wanted to get Birthright just so that I could get that character.
Yeah. So for example, Owain, you see Owain right down here, is the child of, what's his where's she at? Anyway, it doesn't matter. Lissa.
The princess.
Right? Yeah. Yes, Lissa. So Owain shows up in whatchamacallit. Shows up in Fates. Like some of the children units and Anna all just like walk over because it's said that it's on a different continent, but it's on the same world as Awakening. Fates is so like
some of
Fates
the children units and Anna.
I mean, Anna is fucking everywhere. Anna's in like every Fire Emblem game. But yeah, so like
Wait, really?
Almost, yeah. She's in like a ton of them. That's besides the point.
Like that's just a thing. They have like this character that shows up in every Fire Emblem game.
Yeah. Little child character. Listen, so like these three kids, they like go on a journey from Awakening, and they're just like going on a journey to another world, another continent, and they just like show up and help. They're just like, hey, what's going on? And they're the three best kids, by the way. I fucking
and you can capture a fat woman and force her to fight for you.
I fucking love Owain so much. My sword hand twitches.
Oh god, he's a Chuny.
Yes, he is. He's a big Chuny. He's a massive Chuny. Yes, he unironically says my sword hand twitches.
Honestly, him being the child of like Lissa and Longku, that makes so much sense. Yeah, Longku does make so much sense.
Just as a
have any of you ever tried to?
Well, huh?
Have any of you ever tried to create the ships in game so that they get the hair colors that are matching the official
Matching
art?
yeah. Very,
I
you
tried
can,
to
yeah.
do that once and I fucking
As
failed.
a really funny side note, by the way, I don't know where they are. Are they up here? So one of the really funny, cool things about Fates, by the way, even though it doesn't make sense because of the baby dimension, but for example, so Owain is the child of Lissa, right? That's always guaranteed because in Awakening, the females are the ones that that have the children, and their hair color is inherited by the male. It's the opposite in Fates, but that's what it is. What it is. So Owain actually has a child called this is Owain's child. So this is Lissa's granddaughter in Fates, and she's a bigger chuny than Owain.
No.
Yes, she's a bigger chuny than Owain. I want to see if does it blue file?
Oh,
is it fuck, dude? No, it's not I don't remember. There's something about her where I think like if you have a weapon and you have to rename the weapon to be something with over 15 letters, then she gets a bonus. It's so fucking dumb.
That's actually genius.
He says, yeah, and she says my tome hand twitches. And whenever she casts spells and crits, she says like names for her moves, like fighting for Phoenix Fire and stuff like that. It's really fucking dumb. And in case you were curious, by the way, unless I'm crazy and I don't remember, Soleil is the daughter of Inigo, who is Inigo is always the son of Olivia, right? Yeah, yes, yeah. So this is Olivia's granddaughter.
Oh.
Yeah, I think it's a really neat little thing, is that you can have grandchildren from Awakening in Fates.
And then there was another person who is vaguely...
So the pink hair is like Lipsa generation.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it skips a generation. I didn't even notice that before, but that's actually really nice. She's the daughter of Laszlo. Oh, she's the daughter of Laszlo? Who is whatchamacallit's child then? Who is Inigo's child? I don't remember who Inigo's child is.
What? Huh?
Because
nobody, because the genders are swapped, right?
No, it's males. It's males that decide. Because in Awakening it was females. So Olivia will always have a child. Olivia will always have Inigo. Lisa will always have Owain, and then in Fates it's swapped. The males are the ones who decide. I know that because, for example, this is always the son of the Hoshido guy. This is always the son. Sigbert is always the son of Xander. So it's the males that
was the right as Cordelia too.
We don't talk about Cordelia.
But I think you were correct, right?
Yeah, it's the males that decide the children. So who is...
Fair enough.
Daughter of I'm being trolled. Maybe Neo's trolling me. Oh, daughter of Laszlo. And thus Olivia's... Oh... Because you fucking piece of shit. They go by different names. So in order to not draw attention to themselves, all of the characters go by different names. So Inigo, even though he's really Inigo, in Fates he calls himself Laszlo.
I completely forgot about this.
You fucking trolled the shit out of me.
Dios, she's the daughter of Laszlo.
God damn it.
Camp Laszlo.
Casually gaslit. Dude, I was so confused, dude. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? Yeah.
So my observation was smart, and it wasn't just completely wasted. It does leapfrog a generation.
It does leapfrog a generation. Yeah, Olivia's pink hair leapfrogs a generation to Soleil.
That's nice.
And I think Severa does not have a child because, as I'd mentioned, the children are dictated by males in Fates.
But in the third route, you can make her the mother of the second Cordelia.
You can. We don't talk about it.
Wait, what?
We don't talk about it. We are. It's okay. We live in ignorance.
Yeah, I'll choose to not. Usually, I am the person that will pry into shit like that because I'm curious. But I'll let it be.
Yes.
Isn't she your favorite, by the way, Leo?
Who, Severa?
Yeah.
Yes. From Awakening, yes, I like Severa the most. Severa, Lucina, I like both of them. It's hard. And so am I.
It had to be done.
Thank you.
You had to do it to him.
By the way, you guys just like you pair up in Fire Emblems based on how much chemistry you think the characters have, right? Like you don't try to min-max that.
No,
of course.
Well, I did when I played on insane difficulty, but yeah, when I'm playing
I mean, on insane, you kind of have to go into eugenics, yeah.
Yeah, you kind of have to. You have to go into eugenics, yeah.
I forgot Pyra was here. Yeah, I'm just here.
Pyra's playing Warframe.
No. I'm not playing Warframe. I'm listening to y'all.
I'm a good playing friend. Warframe.
He's taking notes and studying.
I'm not playing Warframe. Para, you fucking...
This will be in the test later.
I'm gonna fucking snipshot you, you fucking piece of shit. Here it is. I'm not playing Warframe. Fucking, I'm Para, I'm not playing Warframe.
No. That's the lobby. I'm basically listening to y'all because I'm not playing.
Oh, yeah.
No, that's the lobby.
OST. Yeah, it's just the lobby.
I'm just having the lobby OST.
It's just the lobby.
The Void OST slaps hard, like unironically.
Any other news? And with it, I think we've talked all about Fire Emblem and how engaged sucks.
Yeah, we have probably exhausted the Fire Emblem conversation. Which, I am very proud of our ability to fill up 2 hours of content with just like Fire Emblem talk.
That's fucking
like I said, you just need to say something.
Yeah, we could go longer.
Why did it make this
Sorry, continue. Those two are never separated. Fuck you, Neo.
Let's see.
Look. I stopped playing Warframe like a few months ago. I just started playing again. Give me a break.
I will ask a question that could potentially put me in the spot. But what is the most unfair D&D encounter you guys have feel like you have been a part of? And for you, Para, it's probably gonna be one of mine because you only played in my campaign.
I only played one.
You've played 2. Dio also did the campaign.
Oh yeah, Dio also. But honestly, Dio one is actually pretty balanced, in my opinion. Like we in Dio's one, I haven't even fight. Yeah, we barely even had any fight.
We haven't really. Yeah.
I got to fight once in my solo session. So did Sessif.
I think that the most unbalanced in any D&D. So what do you mean by unbalanced?
Either you completely either for some reason the DM thought that you guys would fight something equally and you completely like curb stomped it, or you completely curb stomped you, but like the most extreme example you can think of.
Most extreme. Honestly, none.
I think the box 2 encounter was crazy. Like
true, the box 2 encounter.
Honestly, for me, the box 2 encounter was just unlucky because I rolled
super unlucky. It was super unlucky.
Yeah. The other one that is probably bullshit. The other one that's probably bullshit is just the mosquito one.
Mosquito. Oh.
Like it is so tanky. Like it is unnecessarily tanky.
You mean the fly or?
Yeah,
the fly one.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to.
But that's probably it. Like not gonna lie, all of your encounters is actually pretty balanced for me. Even if I get knocked down most of them.
So,
the fly was funny.
If I get knocked down, it's either just me rolling really bad or just like unlucky. That's it. So I can't really blame you.
So it feels bad to put a DM on blast here that can't defend themselves, as it were, because I don't think it's you, and I don't think it's by a long shot. So I've been playing D&D for nearly a decade now, so I've been through many campaigns. I've been through many encounters.
It's wild that you have basically double my experience.
There was one campaign that even the DM after it was gone went, yeah, that was a little rough. So I in order to explain, I have to talk about it for a little bit. So does Kaiser want to go first? Oh no, Kaiser already did go, right?
I have only played the campaigns we had on the channel, so I don't really.
Yeah, I was going to say, so you don't actually really. Yeah, fuck. I've been talking a lot. I don't want to take up more time.
Nah, bro.
But okay.
Take more time. We need the view hour.
Bro, story time Dio is like really fucking good, like nice to listen to. No worries.
So, in order to explain, it was because of the impetus. So we had a campaign that was supposed to be actually kind of like Fire Emblem Three Houses. Fuck, now that I realize that, that's really funny. So we were supposed to have a campaign. Oh, actually, can I just nope, that's the watch together. So Roll20. Oh fuck, you're gonna have to give me a second. I have, so in order to get around me paying for Roll20, I've created 6 accounts. I have to remember what account. I have to remember what account has the Is it
maybe hide your stuff on screen?
I am. That's why I moved it over to the other screen. They can't see anything at the moment.
It reminds me of me making 21 Gmail's account for like the trial.
Yep. Yeah, that is basically what I do. That's basically what I do. By the way,
it's kind of sad that now you need
wait, actually, you were actually, so wait. You were talking about how many hours I have over you. I can actually count because in all of my so on this account, which is just one of my accounts, I have played. No, I don't want to become a plus member. Fuck you. I have played 1,101 hours. So here, let's keep a tally over here, okay?
Jesus.
That's just one of my 6 accounts.
You know, that is the one good thing with me having only one account. I have played 12,879 hours.
Nice. I think so. This is my newest account, 105 hours that only has the 2, so that's plus 105. I'm just curious now how much I've been in Roll20. This account.
Yeah, actually, I am curious. Do you actually surpass me? Because that was a
lot of hours. 373 in this one. So plus 373. Sign out. Log in. Is it this account? It has to be this account, right? Oh, fuck. I've already logged into that one. Oh, God. I'm losing track already. Do you pay for Plus, by the way, Skorak?
Yeah, I pay for Plus, yeah. I don't want, like, you know, to have, like, a group and be like, yeah, guys, this... I don't know. I just find it easier.
Yeah.
I just pay for Plus.
363 hours in this one. Fucking Dragons Campaign. We don't talk about that. As you can tell, I've been in a lot of campaigns, but you can see all of the different ones. And now for my original account. In my original account, let's email. This one's probably going to be the most. 2,398. 2,398. So Skorak has actually been in much longer. Are you 12? Wait, how much? You said 12,000 hours?
12,879, yes.
Yeah, I've only been in there for 4,000 hours. You've been in there. You say you have more experience, and I have more experience. Look at that. Look at that, Skorak. You triple my amount of experience with D&D. Look at that.
4,000 hours.
I think you guys have, like, seen me, like, at times, like, people are like, wait, you've been on, like, how's it called? On, like, LTG Player for, like, 24 hours, or Baldur's Gate for 24 hours. I very often, and it's
because you leave things open. That's what I assumed, right?
I leave things open. So a lot of that time could just be me on Roll20, just having it open.
It is. So very unironically, though, for me, I do not do that. I close shit all the time. So what the fuck? So I want you to know, I don't know why these are my tags on this account. Anyway, what? I don't know how I got that.
Osvaldio.
Hey, yo.
Osvaldio.
Wait a goddamn minute.
None of these, is it?
Ryan's fucking bullshit. I think I may have been on that one.
What do you mean you've been in this one?
I think I might have been on that one.
I might be leaking people's stuff. Hold on.
Yeah, like maybe you shouldn't
show their Roll20 accounts on stream. Yeah.
Yeah.
I trust chat,
No, I remember,
but not that much. Anyway, where the fuck?
anyhow.
Yeah.
But even without me like leaving shit overnight, right? Like it's still an ungodly amount of hours I've been on this site.
Oh, did he is that why I can't find it? Is it because I think he okay, so I actually can't whatchamacallit, that's annoying. So I can't show you Zilia because it was supposed to be Zilia, but I think that the DM reused it for his current campaign that he's running, which is a remnant. Unsupported browser,
Ruby?
yeah, I will. Yes, it is based off of Ruby.
Yeah, fair enough.
Ignore the chat. So the I don't have DM power, so I can't show you anything. But so it was this one. So it was based off of the fact that we were supposed to be in a military academy, and then we were supposed to grow up together, etc., etc. And so the problem was that when the campaign started out, I got really distracted, but back on the mode. The campaign started out, there was a rule, which is that you were only allowed to have one character, and that was your character for the whole entire campaign. And it was a long campaign, right? This proved to be a problem. Because if you think about it, what that means is that we can never die. And one of the big problems that kept happening was that we would run into like a villain or something like that, and then and this was like by month 6 or 7, there was especially like one player who was just like really fucking dumb with it and was just running at the big bad evil guys. Like the DM would like put a big bad villain in front of us, and we weren't supposed to fight him. He'd go, haha, you have now activated the second part of my master plan. And this character would just go, I run at him and hit him. I can't die. I wanted him and hit him. And like, it was like a little metagamey. It was a little cringe, but like, bro, it was 7 months of our characters having absolutely no risk at all in anything because we weren't supposed to die, right? Because we were only supposed to have one character for the whole entire campaign. And it was kind of getting annoying and or unbelievable that it would that this would happen this way, right? Like, we came so close to death so many times, but then at the last second, something would stop us at all every single time. And so I think that the worst D&D interaction I've ever had is that this player was getting really fed up with this, and in character, because of interactions, had reason to believe in character that they were immortal pretty much. And so they put a gun up to their head. Okay, no, sorry, scrolling back a little bit. One of the big bad villains is has trapped us in a ring of fire, and we're supposed to fight him. And everyone goes, well, okay, we can't beat him. Obviously, he's like level 18 because what he's doing is stalling us. He's like testing our strength, and so most of it just go, no, we're just not gonna do it this time. And he goes, well, you have to fight me. You have to, come on, you can't run away. You have to fight me. And all of our characters go, dude, we're not gonna fight you. We're just not gonna do it this time. And we just all like sit down. And then one of the characters go, watch this, dude, we're immortal. And then he's a gunslinger, he puts his gun up to his head and he goes, I pull the trigger. And the DM pauses and goes, the gun jams. And the player gets up and walks away from the table.
Oh my fucking
it was the worst. And now the gun jams has been like a constant meme inside of our D&D group. Like, this was like years ago, right? This was like 4 or 5 years ago. That the DM who is playing Remnant right now.
So bad for the DM.
Yeah, it was really rough. Like, it was doomed to fail, right? Based.
that does sound like a pitfall, like that, like an inexperienced DM would kind of like trap themselves in and just dig themselves deeper.
Yep, that's exactly what happened. Yeah, it was their very first time DMing. And it was very, very unfortunate, right? Because like that style of campaign just kind of doesn't work, especially for a longer campaign, right? If you're DMing for like a year or like 6-7 months, expecting the players to play the same exact character and also expecting them not to notice that they have no fear because they can't die, the campaign was just doomed to fail from the start. Like, I don't know how you keep tension in the campaign. But yeah, it was very rough. It was the gun jams has now become a constant meme inside of our friend group, though.
how's it called? That sounds like a really cool like campaign idea, though. Like, not gonna lie,
It does,
really
but it's
love, like,
also
something
impossible.
like
I think that you can do it short term. Doing it long term is really hard.
I mean, you could do it long term, but characters will die. You know.
Yeah, you have to know. Yeah,
Like,
you have to. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was saying. Like, and we had a talk about it afterwards. Well, we all talked to the DM, and we were like, listen, you have to allow character switching to some extent, because if you don't, there's absolutely no tension, and also there's no like sometimes people just get bored of their character, right? Sometimes like when you're playing the same character for 6 months, like, come on. Right, like maybe a guy just like has a really cool idea and they want to do it. Like, D&D is supposed to be about fun, right? And so like if the core concept of the campaign is like pushing yourself up against the fun of the players, then it might be time to like just have a serious discussion about it. Like, yeah, it's
soul attachment, kill a side character. If you that would actually be kind of cool if the academy is meant to be like fucking
purgatory or something,
like dystopian. Dystopian. It's like there are the worthy students, right, and then there's the cattle.
But yeah, man, that was it was a very, very bad situation in general. Every single time a character gets really low but survives, in our group chat we say the gun jams. It's like, let's say like you live with like 3 HP. The gun jammed, I see.
Fair enough. I mean, hey, you got a nice meme out of it.
Yeah. Again, the DM is like, they understand what happened. It was fine. It is what it is. In fact, as you see right here,
fucking die.
They are.
You're also natural one. The gun jam.
The gun jam. Yeah. This right here is the current campaign that they're running, and like this campaign is fun. He's learned a lot of lessons. I'm in this campaign. It's the only other campaign I'm actually in at the moment.
Nice.
I'm playing Sampo Kisuke from Star Rail.
Fair enough. Wait, like legitimately, or just a character that is kind of like him?
No, he's named Sampo, but he's not. Yeah. Whatchamacallit? Okay. He's not actually Sampo. But I'm not here right now because I wasn't part of it.
Fuck? Okay, that's a whole can of worms. Maybe I'll ask you about that.
Don't worry about it. Looks like a certain verb in a game I have on Mondays.
Oh yeah.
I don't understand that meme, but anyway.
That's how's it called? It's about the independent the other one, Yami Chronicles.
The Independent Contractors? Wow, I've never heard of them.
Talk about it more, Skorak.
Well, they haven't been here in a month.
Well, my one is actually more recent, right? So, I am I won't say very experienced in D&D, but I can DM, I can hang, my siblings also dabble into DMing every now and then, right? But they're not nearly as into tabletops as I am, They like them, it's just that mostly they don't have, like, chances to play. And Raxi has DM'd a couple games, right? Like a bit here and there. But Raxi 2 hasn't. So recently, he actually had us run Tomb of Annihilation, like the module. I usually wouldn't run the modules, you know me, but, hey, it's good for like a new DM and such. And at some point, I don't know how we managed it, but we like pissed off every like person in the starting city. Like every ganger and like goon wanted us fucking dead, and also that particular city has dinosaurs, and I really wanted a dinosaur I couldn't afford, so I was like, you know what, kill two birds with one stone. We go to one of the princes and he sponsors us so we can go to the arena. And we went through a series of like deadly encounters, right? Like full on. We were like 3 level 2 people by that point. It was like the beginning of the adventure, the beginning of the module. And we went through like, first round was like 15 undead hyenas, which is like against 3 level 2s. Fuck. Okay, we got through them. Second was like 30 like undead 30 skeletons or something, which would have been impossible.
Jesus.
But there was a wizard keeping concentration on them. So I had to like run around because I'm actually playing a wizard there with like detect magic to find the invisible wizard and just fucking shoot them to break the concentration. So thankfully, that went through, and eventually we get to the last round. So in the last round, we were meant to fight a Quattle, which is like, hey, 3 level 2s, a CR4, that's a deadly encounter, you know? Ooh, that's spicy, that's difficult. However, turns out Raxi2, my brother, couldn't find the stat block of Quattle. Guess what he replaced it by?
You told me before stream, so I'd be cheating.
Yeah, you would be. So he replaced it with, you know, a tiny little insignificant monster called a fucking purple worm.
I'm still surprised you say, because you said you beat it in the end, which is crazy to me.
We did beat it in the end. We actually fucking beat it. One of us died, but we did beat it.
There's no fucking way I'm ever beating that encounter. I'm fucking, because I'm usually playing some troll fucking shit. I'm very impressed.
Yeah, no, we were actually like playing some pretty like, we weren't like full min-maxing, right? You can't really full min-max by level 2, but like, you know, we were playing optimal characters. We were like a paladin, a wizard, and a barbarian. I was the wizard.
What, in 5e?
I was basically 5e.
No cleric?
I was basically just no cleric.
But then you're definitely not min-maxing.
Yeah, we're definitely not min-maxing. I was just in the back hurling like magic missiles. Barbarian was taking most of the aggro. Paladin was mostly there to just kind of like, you know, do whatever healing he can. The Paladin died.
I've said this
I'm
before.
just looking at the fucking purple dragon, bro. Like, the stats actually seem fucking crazy.
I've said
this
before.
It's a CR15.
I've said it before, bro. Fucking cleric in 5e is a mistake.
Yeah.
I don't know what you guys are talking about, but can you guys like talk about it? Like, what the fuck is, like, why is cleric so broken?
First of all, the spell list is just chock full of like really good spells for no goddamn reason. Like spirit weapon shouldn't be there.
The heck has a spirit weapon? What the hell? Aren't they supposed to be like healing or something?
You can control it with your bonus action. Also, are they the only class that has Spirit Guardians, or is it also like
Spirit Guardians?
Yeah.
The only class that has Spirit Guardians.
Where like if you get within their range, they start damaging you.
I think they are the only, because I don't think Paladin gets it.
Yeah, I don't know if Paladin gets it, but like inflict wounds, like they get some insane spells for no goddamn reason.
Fucking guiding bolt, fairy fire, bless. They get revive at level 3. Yeah, it's
You can revive?
Cleric.
Yep. I don't think they can revive level 3. I think they can revive level 5 when they get Revivify.
Sorry, spell level 3. I think it's spell level 3. Whatever they get spell level 3, which is at level 5, then yeah, that makes sense.
They are full casters, essentially, that get heavy armor, fucking like, you know, they don't get martial weapon proficiency, but who the fuck cares? They can get mauls and shields and shit. They are tanky, they have some of the best spells in the game, they have they can literally call upon God, and there is a chance that God will answer.
That is true.
That sounds funny, not gonna lie.
Clerics are actually just, like, I do feel like they are straight up unbalanced.
Yep, I think that they're the best class. Probably. Let me think about that.
Well, the best class. I do feel like late game wizards out.
I'm not talking about late game. I'm talking about what the fuck. I'm talking about I'm talking about in general. I think that in general.
In general, yeah, they are the best class.
Because it's not gonna be a martial class. I'll tell you that one for fucking sure.
Definitely not.
Bard's okay. Bard's pretty good. Cleric is broken. Warlock is also really strong. But like
Warlock is strong,
the
but
problem is that like
weaknesses.
Warlock has very obvious weaknesses. Sorcerer is pretty good. Yeah, no, I think it's probably Wizard and Cleric are probably the best classes, yeah.
Yup. Yeah, they're definitely there.
I'm gonna look at them for a second, but you know they're fucking nuts.
It's how's it called? In the very early levels, Barbarian is
So-
like broken, but you know.
Yeah, it sounds about as balanced as a woman with blue hair at Arknights.
This is
Just goes to show that nothing beats the power of the Lord. Bard's crazy. So Bard is crazy, but the problem with Bard is that Bard is only crazy if other things are also crazy. So Bard by itself would not be able to effectively deal with most encounters, but Bard is a really good support class. Like, I think that in fact I think that if you're going to heal, healing might be better as a Bard. Like a pure utility class, Bards are really good. Bard is like, if Wizard and Cleric are number 1 and 2, I think Bard is number 3. Because Wizard and Cleric, in like the mid to late game, those motherfuckers can just solo shit. Those can just solo encounters because they're just nuts and cracked and not okay. But like a Bard can't solo anything, but a Bard and a Wizard.
Also, the thing with Bard is that like he's a utility in kind of like every aspect, not just the magic, because he has a little bit of that rogue DNA in him, you know.
Yeah.
There's a little bit of that like skill monkey sort of like you know, I can kind of do everything in terms of like the non-magical, and I'm also a full caster, you know.
Yep.
Which you know, clerics are really strong, but you would never call them skill monkeys. You want to have a cleric like do all of your skill checks, you know.
Yep.
You will have a bard do all your skill checks. I mean, hey, we never signed up for a balanced game. It's 5e. We knew the risks.
Bro.
Anyhow, now that I have taken the stage, anyone else has anything interesting to say?
Does anyone here play Magic the Gathering? I need to remember what the Is It Drake was called. Is it just called Is It Drake? No, Crackling Drake, right? It's Crackling Drake. Sorry, I got distracted once. I'm sorry, Kaiser. Don't shoot me.
What did I do? I'm looking at Fire Emblem art at the moment.
This card's open.
You are deeply engrossed in your external research. I see.
Smell that.
Then we immediately went back to Fire Emblem art.
I mean, if you guys want to talk about Fire Emblem, sure, I'm gonna listen. I'm definitely gonna listen.
I mean,
Do you
Have any of you watched the big charity event yesterday?
What big charity?
charity
event?
match? It was organized by like KSI and the Sidemen in England. They had like almost 3 million live viewers in their YouTube live stream, and they raised like 3 million British pounds for charity and shit. They had like Mr. Beast, I Show Speed, XQC, Jacksepticeye, blah blah blah, playing football against each other.
Oh, that one. Okay,
Yeah.
I've seen that in Instagram.
Really?
I was so confused. Like, why the fuck football?
Because
Holy
it's
shit,
fucking
they
the most
actually,
popular
like-
sport of all time.
No,
they
like,
got,
I thought
that
it was
big
like
of an event.
something like
Bro,
you know the 4chan one, where it's basically like Arknight and like Arknight character. They put it in like football or something like that. That one game. I thought it was
No, that's
something
soccer.
like that.
Well,
Bro,
of course, you can't be a soccer fan because soccer doesn't exist. It's called football.
I mean, I don't care about sports, right? I don't watch football or soccer. I just like the event because none of them are good players. Okay, some of them are, but like most of them are
Wait,
just
what?
fucking shit. And they went on the pitch and they just had fun with each other, right? And raised a lot of money for
Fair
charity.
enough. I mean,
I mean,
fuck
that
it.
was
A lot of-
important.
A
That's
lot
like
of
what-
money was raised for charity. I counted as a W.
It was also just so much fun to watch, bro. Like XQC is the shittiest goalkeeper humanity has ever seen. Holy fuck.
Damn, the esports pro player isn't actually that good in regular sports. Who knew?
Crazy.
Oh no! I wonder why.
They
I
do that
wonder
every year, by
why.
the way. It's actually fun. It's actually so much fun to watch.
Oh, really?
British YouTube
Yeah,
is so
that's
much
nice.
better.
British.
British.
Well, I don't know
I
about
can't
better,
put a
but
single
it's nice, you could say.
Yeah, it is nice.
Noise.
British creators are actually on top of the platform, I would say. I watch them the most.
I don't even actually know if I do or not because I don't pay attention to where they're from. Like, it's possible.
You can mostly hear it, right?
I mean, you say that, but like, I don't think I've ever showed you my subscribe, what my subscribed list, but like I'm subscribed to like hundreds of channels, dude. Like, I don't fucking know.
I used to be subscribed to a lot of channels, but like I go like in regular like call that list. I don't even know why. I just like having it organized. Like if I'm not watching someone like actively, I'm like, okay, what do I have this for? You know?
Oh,
I can't be asked to do that, bro. There are too many.
The exception for that are smaller channels. A lot of times I kind of like what a smaller channel does, and I subscribe. And I know that I won't really watch them regularly or maybe ever, but I just keep the subscription there just to,
because I'll subscribe if I think the channel's interesting, and then they just sit there on my whatchamacallit, and then I'll only unsubscribe if they consistently post videos I don't care about and they're clogging up my subscription feed. That is the only time I'll ever unsubscribe from the channel.
Oh, here's something funny. So basically, since this account is basically like my personal account from like years ago before I started this channel. So this has like a lot of channels I subscribe to. Like back when like Minecraft was popular, back when like Among Us was popular, like GTA also. Like there's a lot of channel I subscribe to that I don't even watch anymore.
Oh, fair enough. That must be a trip down memory lane if you ever actually do want to go down.
It must be, but it's like 500 channels, so I'm not gonna watch it. I'm not gonna open it.
Fair enough. If only there was enough time in the world for all the media we could potentially consume.
Ooh.
If only I have more time to actually edit my videos, because I don't know. I feel like I don't have any time left. Not about Warframe, okay? We are not talking about Warframe. Like, fair enough, I play Warframe because I'm like talking with you guys, but like, if I'm not talking to you guys, I'm actually opening my editor.
Likely story. I didn't know your editor was called Warframe.
For fuck's sake. My playtime in Warframe is only 500. It's not that much.
Likely story. Okay, Para.
Please. You gotta trust me. I cannot stand this slander.
You're the Arknights slander guy, though. What do you mean you can't stand the slander?
Fuck you.
You're the Arknights slander guy.
Bro, the recent videos that
video is gonna haunt me until I'm dead.
The recent videos that you uploaded, Para, that's a fucking bombing on YouTube, right?
Yes, and I'm very happy about it.
Hey, nice.
I'm very happy because I actually put a lot of effort into it, so I'm not that bad.
Based.
I would probably be hoping that like the CC11 videos get more views, because that one is a lot better than the incorrect summary one. Honestly.
I mean, you posted the video like 2 months after CC11 was over.
Okay, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. But like, at least watch it. I sacrificed someone's soul for it.
You what?
No. Anyway.
Wait, no.
In the video game.
Go back. What?
No.
Replay that.
Warframe. Yeah, I'm playing Warframe right now.
No, replay that one.
You sacrificed a soul in Minecraft.
Oh wait, we don't have to like say it. Yeah, in Minecraft, guys, totally in Minecraft.
What just happened to my?
Okay, I need to change the script then for like the next video. Wait, hold up. Okay, in Minecraft. There we go.
Well, anyhow, what you guys think? Anything else, or are we?
Views are mine. I'm a good friend. Hell yeah! Did you know it's Dimdom's birthday today? We should all sing Dimdom happy birthday.
Wasn't it like yesterday?
No, it's today. It's today. It's Dimdom's birthday today. Yeah, it's Dimdom's birthday.
Shout out to the Republic of Lithuania.
Damn. Happy birthday, Dim Dom.
Happy birthday, Dim
Birthday
Dom.
the 7th? Bro, you're 3 days off.
Happy birthday, Dim Dom. Happy birthday.
See?
Happy birthday, Dim Dom.
The feeling. You know what? No, Dim Dom.
Look at me.
It is now your birthday.
Look at me wishing happy Dim Dom birthday. Look at me being a good friend. You say you're a good friend. Look at me being such a good friend to Dim Dom. Look at me being such a good friend to Dim Dom on his birthday.
Happy birthday.
He's the birthday boy.
You've been sending him.
I've been spamming his fucking DMs. Happy birthday, Dim Dom.
Oh, you are a cruel man.
Dio sounds like the fucking Wendy's employee that gets sent to the table when a kid has his birthday.
Yes, I am. I so am. You haven't. So I don't want to ever work in fast food, obviously. But if I did, I would be that guy that full on sings, breaks it down, makes that kid so embarrassed. You know, never coming back to a fucking Wendy's in his life. Yeah, so everyone send Dim Dom happy birthday DMs, okay? If you have him friended on Discord, send him a happy birthday DM. It's his birthday. He's such a happy boy.
He's a Limbus player. He can't be happy.
True. Well, we're all gacha players, so you know we shouldn't really be pointing fingers.
Yeah, we're
God.
already mentally ill, so.
I just did something stupid. I just stretched out my Discord application over 2 monitors, and it is so stretchy. It's so big. I'm fascinated, bro. I feel like such a boomer when I deal with technology.
You have 2 monitors?
Yeah.
Don't
Damn,
worry.
man.
Don't
Okay,
worry,
okay.
guys.
I should
You
probably
didn't
rob
do anything
one.
wrong.
No. I mean,
Your Discord just stretched out to try and capture a fraction of my greatness and my humility.
Oh, refraction row.
Next up in the shopping list, new monitor. Okay, there you go.
Does anyone know when the fucking Reverse Land 1999 is coming out yet? Do we have a fucking release date for that?
Wasn't there a beta for it?
No idea, man. It's
No idea.
I'm probably not gonna play it. Like honestly. Wait, I can probably stream it. No, I'm gonna play it.
And Girls Frontline is still for a while. We ain't got shit. We ain't got shit for the rest of this year, I think.
I mean, the only thing that is close is probably Wuthering Wave, but it's like 2024.
Oh, Girls Frontline is also 2024. ZZZ is also 2024.
lots
what
of
else?
stuff.
Fall Guys Mugen is also 2024, I think. 2025? I think it's 2024.
Fall Guys Mugen.
Oh, wait. Oh, the new one that Box made a video about.
Project Mugen? Yeah. The one that looks fucking insane visually.
It's gonna play horrible. Like I mean
just
like frame
looks...
drop and stuff.
Oh, on phone? Fucking definitely. Absolutely. It's going to be fucking
I mean on my
abysmal.
laptop, it's gonna die.
Oh. Well, you know.
My laptop is gonna grow arms and strangle me.
My laptop is going to grow arms and strangle me. Holy fucking shit.
I mean, it's already strangling me for like playing Warframe for like a whole day, but like we don't talk about that.
Anyway.
Well, guys, think we got anything else to expound on, or
I don't think anything like happened since last week.
I mean, if you guys don't have one, watch my new video. Thank you.
Garfield released, I guess.
Oh,
I haven't
man,
touched
I'm
that
so excited about that. Ooh.
Wait,
I'm
is
really
Starfield,
excited
is
about
Starfield good?
It's the Bethesda game.
That's a perfect answer.
Oh,
And
So
like
it's not
you decide
good.
what that means for you.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
if you like Bethesda games, you're gonna love Starfield.
So it's not good?
it's a Bethesda game.
Have you played Skyrim and liked Skyrim?
Do you like
No.
Skyrim? Do you like Fallout 4?
The only thing I know about Skyrim is that my friend downloaded a lot of mods and his PC went on fire, like literally
That sounds about
went up in
Let's try it
flames.
out then.
Jessica Alter was announced last week.
That's
Oh.
true.
Yes, it was.
Okay.
I think we're getting
Oh,
a
yeah.
second co-op event.
I love the mechanic. I really love the mechanic of like Jessica Alter.
Jessica Alter is a defender. Just saying.
Yeah, but you can change
really?
her range. You can change her range with like shield. If you drop her shield, she'll change her range.
Yeah, exactly. She's
Think
like
it's a gun?
a defender with summons.
Yeah, it looks so interesting. It looks really interesting.
Hey, that sounds kind of fun.
I won't look it up on stream in case anyone cares about spoilers.
Jessica has needed some love for a long time, man. Like she's been with us since
You
the
say
very
that
beginning.
one of the only, and yet there's a Black Steel operator missing from the Black Steel event.
Who?
Of Vanilla.
We don't particularly, you know, man. It's such a shame Vanilla isn't here. Yeah, it's.
They literally forgot about her, dude. They forgot about her.
Okay. Kaiser, who the fuck is Vanilla?
Sure.
Vanilla, she is at
The 3-star Vanguard.
I think I've seen her in an EchoGen video once. I don't know, man.
The only thing I know about her is that she breeds Originium slugs. That's it.
The only thing I know about Vanilla is like vanilla ice cream.
There she
Exactly.
is. It's Vanilla. She's your favorite Vanguard.
Best operator in the game.
They deadass forgot about her though. They
gave her a really
like,
fat ass
whoa.
in the manga, though.
They
gave her a really
they
fat
were
ass
like,
in the
yo, who
manga.
the fuck is Vanilla?
Can I just say real quick?
Yeah.
Can I just say
continue on?
real quick, man?
Yeah.
The Arknights mangas, like the official ones that they released, right? Like you can read them on free on the official website in like a really high quality reader, and they are unironically
where?
really
Can you
good.
give me the link?
Brother, just type
I've been meaning to
Arknights
read the
official.
Rhine Lab one.
Just type
Just type
Arknights
Arknights
official
official
manga
into
into the
Google.
fucking search page.
It's not that deep, bro. You can find it.
Okay,
And I just
okay,
want to
but
say
send
the
me the
Black
link.
Steel. No, the Black Steel one is actually pretty mid, but like then like the Rhine Lab one is unironically like it made me tear up multiple times, and like Silence, bro, like Silence, I want you to be happy. Holy shit. Just had to get that out.
I don't know, man. She divorced Saria. I kind of want Saria to be happy as well.
I mean, this is not a Johnny Depp Amber Heard situation, right? Like they still hope that.
Hey, hopefully.
Oh.
Oh god, Saria just keeps getting divorced if the fucking Mule Size event is anything to go by.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie to you, okay? I'm not gonna lie to you. This art style scared me. I opened this up on stream.
I
On
know
the
what you
official,
mean. Maybe
yeah.
show. Maybe actually don't show it on stream cause copyright and shit. But like,
Wait, what?
I won't actually read through
What?
the things. I'm just on the whatchamacallit. But yeah.
but it's just like a cooking manga.
Bro, this art
Then,
style,
like, the other
the
ones.
cooking manga?
especially this up here, this scared the shit out of me. I opened this.
No,
and
I
I'm
know
like,
exactly.
Did I click on the wrong link? I had a heart attack. Anyway.
There are a couple of shots in the Black Steel ones that are
Honestly,
also like,
I was looking for them. That's what I was looking for when you said.
huh. Haha.
Okay, I think I know what I need to do after this.
Hell yeah. Well, you know where we'll all be after the stream, but and I think that as we mentioned, I don't think there's much else to talk about though. So
Yeah, no, I have been like basically like, you know, like leaning down and back up and back down and back up for like half an hour now.
but you'll be fine for the next Soul Lock stream. That's gonna be so awesome and fun.
Oh,
Do you remember the
oh my
situation?
fucking god!
Brother,
How
that
are
was
we gonna
so
get through
crazy.
her?
Yeah, so you can all probably catch us. Most of us stream weekly. There might be a pair of stream. Kaiser streams like every fucking day. You can catch me and Skorak at the very least on Wednesday.
I'm gonna stream again on Friday, so
On Friday?
you can
Alright,
probably
yeah.
see that.
You can catch all of us individually on our own channels, streaming the whatnot. And we'll catch Polarisu in the big sky, because Polarisu went up to the big sky. You know?
No, Polarisu returned to streaming this week. Have you guys not seen that?
Huh? On
He
Twitch?
streamed
Oh yeah,
twice this week.
Polarisu came back.
What?
He was streaming the new event, like the mining wood one.
Wow, Dio, you're such a bad friend.
Oh my god!
Wow, Dio, SMH my head.
That little shit. I didn't even notice it. Is this allowed to be streamed? Is that music allowed to be streamed? Anyway. Oh. Okay.
Critical and status chance for first, second, after that.
I see Cutter there. Kaiser's there. Oh my god, look, there's Kaiser. Cutter, I love you. The oh. Yeah, okay. So I think that yeah, so you can also assumingly catch Polarisu on his channel. I guess we're all streaming now. Look at that, he's back.
Hell yeah. And Cecil is streaming on YouTube and on Twitch. Everybody creating content.
Yeah, we are all streaming.
All right. Well, with
probably next week I'm gonna upload another video, probably weekly. I'm gonna start uploading weekly again.
God, holy shit! Could you imagine? Anyway,
yes, it's the end of the world.
Why didn't YouTube notify me? I don't know. Why didn't YouTube notify me either? But you know, it is what it is.
I don't have notifications turned on.
Well, so
I don't like getting notified. They give me anxiety.
What?
I don't know.
Being notified
don't worry.
Anyway, yeah. So it's been fun, but all things come to an end. You know, life, Attack on Titan, Firefly, it all comes to an end. Those three are
the Fire Emblem series.
The Fire Emblem series, yeah. Genshin will eventually end one day. God. But
thank
for now,
God.
This stream is ending for now. We all end at different times, but it's been fun. Hopefully next week, Polarisu's back from the Gremlin dimension. We could all play.
And happy birthday, Dom.
Yes, happy birthday, Dom.
Yeah, happy birthday, Dom.